damn picture shit. It does not fucking scale very well.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Welcome back to the jam. We left off at the most jammable point. So, this whole campaign requires a bit of a summary at this point. It's been about 6 months or so, something like that. We'll start at the beginning. A man named Castor summoned a group of adventurers into the Longhouse, a space outside of space, where he offered them a contract to regain numerous magical artifacts, with not much of an explanation behind that. Over the course of, I don't know, what would you say, about 2 years by now? The party, with many different, comings and goings, has been traveling around the old world, gathering up these artifacts, and they've uncovered some of the truth behind what they're doing. It turns out that out in the middle of the ocean, between the old world and the west, there is an island called Valion. On Valion, there was a tribe of people who were very primitive and basic in their mannerisms and their lifestyle. Basically, barbarians, a tribe. One day, the sky opened up, and out of a massive red portal came a great golden dragon's body. It fell down over the island and scattered. It broke apart into pieces like dust. It sank itself into this island and into the people. These people grew into massive, strong, very powerful, almost limitlessly powerful people. They had their ways and were mostly isolationist, living like demigods on their island of Valion. Their king, after a time, was Power, the strongest among them. His brother, Rage, he wanted to set sail out into the old world and claim it, conquer it. For they were the strongest, and it was their right as rulers of the world. Power forbid it, and when Rage tried to leave, they fought. The calamity of their battle sank Valion into the ocean. Now, this golden dragon that had fallen from the sky had split his being into multiple parts, imbuing it with different objects on the island and also its people. And when the island sank, some of the objects were scattered across the world. Sometime after gathering the first artifact, the party that Castor had hired, they came across a man called Bernard Tarrington. Bernard Tarrington was a follower of Tzeentch, the trickster god, the planning god. Tzeentch wanted to understand this golden one, interfere with his plans, and figure out a way to banish this outsider from the realm. Over time, Bernard basically gained control of the party. He organized the gathering of the second artifact. He joined forces with HJALMAR, Stormborn, one of the Valione who had washed up on the beach as a child and had forgotten his powers in his past. Together, the two of them scoured the old world for the artifacts, going through many different trials and tribulations and much suffering and gaining allies. The third artifact was in the keeping of one Balthasar GELT in the city of Altdorf. GELT, in his long hours sitting up in his tower, he stared into the artifact, a crystal globe that showed him the past, the present, and sometimes glimpses of the future. This drove him to drastic measures. Once, when Bernard and Hjalmar and the rest of the party were heading back to Altdorf, they came across a civil war going on. Balthasar GELT had raised his personal army, killed many of the other wizards in the other wizarding colleges, and had declared himself the leader of mankind instead of Karl Franz. Hjalmar sided with GELT in this battle, and Bernard, well, he took the side of the Emperor, although truly he was just in it for himself. The battle ended where, due to some careful planning by Bernard Tarrington, the artifact, the crystal globe, was taken by the party members, although in the end, Hjalmar and Balthasar GELT won the battle, turning Karl Franz and Mors, one of the party members, into statues of gold. It's been some time since that epic battle. Hjalmar has flown across the Empire, beating the Elector Count into submission, although truly the writing is on the wall. Humanity is fractured, its allies have been destroyed, with no small part from Bernard Tarrington himself. Hjalmar has learned a few things. He's seen glimpses of the other world that the Golden One came from. He's absorbed the power of the Dragon's Moot, a strange mountain where from its peak he witnessed the banishing of the Golden One from his own realm into the realm of Warhammer. Now, Hjalmar and Bernard have decided to bury the hatchet, come to terms with their differences, and strive to leave this world in favor of the one that the Golden One came from. But first they have a score to settle. Hjalmar went to the Border Princes, where an old ally of his, Thark, had a sizable population of strong and doughty men. He led them and gained their trust by giving Thark Galmaraz, the Warhammer of legend, passed down from Sigmar to the emperors of the Empire. Now, Thark and his men, along with the twins that Bernard had basically created using experiments of warpstone, they fight their way into the city, destroying and giving battle to Balthasar GELT's forces. Bernard and Hjalmar slip into the city, along with another hanger-on, and they make their way towards the Golden College, the factories and towers that make up Balthasar GELT's stronghold. The streets are empty. There is this light rain coming down from dark storm clouds over the Empire. The city is in ruins. The northern half has been obliterated and hasn't been repaired since Power and Rage battled there during the Battle of Altdorf. All is quiet besides the sound of rain dripping down onto the blood-stained floors and streets. The ruined city sits among you. Bernard, as you're walking along, your shadow following behind, you can look up, and Hjalmar, we left off, you were sitting in the air looking down at GELT's tower. You issued him a challenge, and in response, a golden beam of light shot up from the tower, and something flew towards you. You caught it. It was the golden hand of Mors, still clutching the flare gun that he shot up to give the signal back in the Battle of Altdorf. Bernard and Hjalmar, you see this, and Hjalmar, you both can look up and basically see each other. Bernard walking through the streets and Hjalmar sitting in the air. GELT has issued his own challenge, and he awaits. The city is empty and dead. Do as you will.
I'm going to reach out to Hjalmar telepathically and tell him to meet me on the street.
Your time is near, GELT. We will be coming for you, and soon I shall have your head.
That's strange.
After
Is that what
saying
Hjalmar
that,
sounds like?
Hjalmar will descend downwards towards Bernard.
Is that what
with-
Hjalmar sounds like?
Well, from the dragon's moot, when the storm is overhead, I imagine he kind of speaks through
I
the
see.
storm.
You're channeling it, I got you.
First,
Yeah,
I need to
and then-
pull up the DM's guide and see what a couple of these items do, because I have forgotten. Such as
Yeah,
Oil
and
of
then,
Sharpness, I know that gives me a plus to my blade.
Vlad is still, just to clarify, Vlad's still gonna be attached to Bernard's shadow. Remember, I
Yep.
think actually what it was I cast darkness on Bernard
Mm-hmm.
in the shape of Bernard's own shadow, and Vlad's been hiding in that, following him.
Right.
Oil of Etherealness, Oil of Sharpness.
Oil of sharpness.
For 1 hour, the coded item has +3 bonus to attack and damage. Yeah, Bernard's going to apply that to his sword. +3 bonus to attack / damage.
See, I believe that's.
So, here's-
concentration.
So, Hjalmar, I have
Yeah.
something for you.
Okay.
Bernard's going to hand you two things. Actually, do I have anything else? Anything else that could be handy? Then I'll have to do two things. A potion of invisibility and... Where was it? Where's that other? Oh, right, there it is. So before, because Bernard right now is wearing one of those, a ring that he had enchanted to cut him off from the Winds of Magic to disguise himself so GELT wouldn't know he was here, or at least in an attempt to do that. He also made, I have it written down here, and when he was in the in-room waiting, he made a necklace of the same sort. Bernard's going to hand Hjalmar the potion of invisibility and the necklace that should cut people off from the Winds of Magic. And as I do, I'm going to grip Hjalmar's wrist and say, "Remember, we need him alive. He has information I don't believe we can get anywhere else. He brought someone from that other world here, and I wish to know how."
Very well. Do you have
You-
a plan?
I do. This is a potion of invisibility. You will drink it, and you will wait on the appropriate time to join the fray. Hopefully we will catch him by surprise. This necklace, these items cut me off from the Winds of Magic. Now, GELT is quite strong. The effect it will have on him I can be unsure of, but nonetheless, it will hopefully dampen his abilities, if not cut him off completely. I am going to attempt to keep him from using magic the best I can, and it's likely he will be able to do the same to me. Therefore, I will be mostly using my wits and my weapon. However, this is why we need the element of surprise. I want you to wait, hanging around until the combat starts and come in. Hopefully he will be surprised that you are invisible. Hopefully he cannot detect that you are invisible. Try to get that necklace on him. as soon as you can. Now, I said we need him alive, but maim him if you must. A wizard without an arm or a leg is less impressive than a wizard with all of his facilities at hand.
Yes, maim him.
I
I shall
care.
do this.
I do not care how many fingers, arms, or legs he is missing, only that his heart beats and his mind is at its fullest capabilities.
I understand. Very well. I will wait until the perfect moment or until I see the moment. And
Good. Don't
I'll
leave me
try not
hanging
to
for
kill
too
him.
long, but the element of surprise is of the utmost importance.
I agree. And then behind you a little bit, Bernard, your own shadow slowly grows upwards out of the ground, and then you hear,
I will be able to assist from this form with countering his magic. This one has tricks, as you are aware.
Of course. We will need all the help we can get. Now, if we do not have anything else to wait on, I suggest we get this done as quickly as possible before the battle ends.
I agree. Let us go then. How long does this potion last?
Let me check. I don't. Potion of invisibility. When you drink it, you become invisible for 1 hour. Anything you wear carries invisible with you. The effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell.
Very well.
So you'll get hopefully one good sneak attack in.
I shall distract him, and then hopefully that will allow you a chance to strike. After
Uh,
that distraction, I will be as
Allow me to go in
invisible as I
first.
can be.
I feel as if if he sees me and goes for me, perhaps you will get one good sneak attack while his back is turned. After that, it'll be a brawl. Wait on the
Very
outskirts,
well.
and when the combat begins, come and show him no mercy.
Then I wait. And Yalmar goes ahead and just chugs the invisibility potion now. And as he slowly turns invisible, he drifts upwards. But as he's drifting upwards, he looks you in the eye and says, "We may have scuffled in the past, but I have faith in you now, Bernard Tarrington. We will not fail." And then he's invisible and just
I wouldn't
drifts
be
up
working
into
with
the
you
air.
if I thought we would. Very well. Bernard Tarrington, in the form of his old man, is going to slowly walk through the college's courtyard and make his way to Gelt's Tower.
And behind you, laughing or giggling, a robotic laugh.
This will be interesting to observe.
Just keep
I'm using that
yourself
as the
hidden.
wizard now.
He makes no attempt to hide himself. Bernard and Yalmar, you probably see him too. Sitting on top of Bernard's tower for just a brief moment, or standing there more like, you see the familiar red and blue-haired shape of Pollock staring down at you as you walk into the courtyard. He's a way off, and he has his hands stuck in his pockets. And
Bernard will give him a 2-finger salute as he walks by.
yeah, he looks down at you and watches you walk into the courtyard, rain falling down among you. And then he turns and walks behind the tower and walks out of sight.
Here's a quick question. I'm pretty sure that I'm looking up at the rolls. I'm pretty sure that that stealth roll that I rolled was the 24. That was probably the last thing I rolled for, I think, honestly. And you want me to re-roll stealth as Vlad just to remain? I mean, I'm literally in I'm in magical darkness.
It doesn't matter, man.
Moving as a shadow.
If Bernard went to all the effort of hiding his senses, if you and Bernard can sense GELT, he can sense you. Unless you cut yourself off. You're magical enough. That's the
I
price you
guess
pay
the
for
only,
having that much power.
I guess the only magical aura that would be coming off of Bernard right now would be his shadow then.
Hardly matters at this point.
No.
Bernard, you find the golden gates of the factory stationed at the bottom of GELT's tower slightly cracked open. You
Bernard's
feel
just
his...
going to hook a stride right on in.
Yeah, you feel his presence. As you step in, you pass through the golden gates. At the far end, you can see a chamber with heavy-set doors. To your left and right are great golden vats of boiling gold. The room stretches up to about 40 or 50 feet above you. And at the far end, standing in the center of the room, is Balthasar GELT, waiting for you.
Bernard is going to stride in, take his ring off, and give a deep bow. Respectful bow as he, Actually, let me see here. Let me take a look at something. Let's see, where's it at? Bernard's going to just stride up to about here and say, dropping his form, saying, "Hello, Balthasar GELT.
42.
I came with a proposition."
Is that so?
Indeed. Though we have our differences, I would be a liar if I said I did not have some sort of respect for you. You are a great and powerful mage, and you know a great many things. So, I come to you with an offer. I would like for your unconditional surrender. You will be treated as a prisoner, what's the term? You will be treated as a noble prisoner. No harm will come to you. And we will speak of arcane things. You have done things, I believe, if my hunch is correct, that I have a great interest in. We'll wait out the rest of the war, and perhaps we will leave this place together, as allies rather than enemies.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's see. Well, where's that at? Persuasion is plus 10.
First net 20 incoming.
24.
Oh, almost. Did we win?
He stares at you past his golden mask for a moment, and he looks up at the windows above the golden vats, and he says quietly, "Where is... oh.
Where is Hjalmar? I heard him, I sensed him, and I sent him a challenge. I expect that he is insulted.
Perhaps. He is nearby, I am sure. You know he is here. We all do. However, at the moment, it is you and I.
You know me. I am a statesman. What is it you wish to know, Bernard? 42.
You?
I have created you. I brought you into this world, and I take responsibility for you. So, let us speak.
You brought something from another world. And artificial intelligence from what I hear. Deus. Where did he come from?
Deus. He must be 38. I'm afraid you're mistaken, Bernard. I have never brought anything from the outside in. Deus was a man like you, from this world. I put him through the same procedures, although clearly with different results.
Then your procedures were successful in contacting another world, because he is not from here. I have met another one of his kind. They are not natural to our planet.
You are not natural. Can any of us really say that we are natural?
Perhaps
This-
not, but that is a different breed, much like the Golden One. They are not from here. They are not from the warp. Surely you can see this.
Oh, I understand. Truly, I understand. I have seen glimpses of the world that the Golden One has come from. Great towers of light, flying machines, weaponry that could level entire countries in seconds. No magic. Not like we know it. No chaos gods. No corruption. Truly, they live in enlightened and benevolent times. Unlike us. I had good intentions, Bernard. When I rose up against Franz and tried to take the city. No longer do I believe in Sigmar. Now I feel that he truly went to the mountains, and perhaps he fell into a portal and was toyed with and turned to dust by the gods, and now we worship a shadow, and they laugh at us all the while. The Golden One, that dragon, that being from the other world, he has godlike power, enough to rival the Chaos Gods. You wouldn't be standing here unless the Chaos Gods were afraid.
And you want that power, don't you?
I would use it to save this world, like Hjalmar would have. But no, he changes his opinion than mine like the winds.
Truly, you would try to save the world. You wouldn't go to the new enlightened place that you have had glimpses of and start life anew.
First, I would right the wrongs of this world. I am not so callous to forget the men who have died to create better lives here, or the women and children that lay dead in the ditches from chaos, beasts, rats, all of the filth. I would clean this world. I would make it better, and then perhaps I would go and explore beyond the oceans and see what lays beyond. You leave destruction in your wake. All you have done and all you have wrought has been all for nothing. Bretonia lies dead, millions dead. You lead rats against humanity. Beasts rise up from the south, and chaos is growing. They see our weakness and they laugh at us, and it is all you're doing.
All my doing.
Have you no remorse for what you have done?
I see the world for what it is. Chaos would not have its grip on this world were it not for weak-minded fools who let it into their beings. It is so simple to persuade the masses to follow something if you have silvered words. They are gullible. They are not worth protecting. They are tools in our hands.
So what would you do? Should you gain the power of the Golden One, of those on the island, what would you do? What is your end game?
Well, if we are speaking between friends here, I am going to gather all of the knowledge I can from this world, and then I will move on to the next. They have This world still has unkempt knowledge from me. I will find it, and I will move on to the next world and gain its secrets. You have secrets that I want as well. I believe there are plenty of secrets here in the colleges I have not had the pleasure of perusing before my banishment.
What
Saving
you...
people is not something I am akin for. They, as I said, they are tools. They don't have will. They don't stand up for anything. It is. They crumble at the merest pressure. They don't stand up for anything. They follow orders blindly. What? Why would you save rabble? Why would I care about the ants beneath my feet? Gelt. You and I, we are above this.
What you would do is leave this planet to burn and fall to ash, looking down on its people. And then you would go to the next world and you would do the same. And the next, and the next, and the next. You are a plague, vermin who eats at planets and leaves them as husks.
And I have you to thank for it. You may rest easy knowing that you created me, Gelt.
Do I not know it? You wish to speak, you wish to probe the colleges and learn all that you may. I have given up on this world. I no longer have intentions of saving it. When Hjalmar turned to the south and brought this rabble to my gates, I knew that humanity was over. That the age of good and kind and strong men has passed. The age of vermin and death, pestilence, degeneracy, ruin has come upon us. I stand as the last man of the Empire. We will talk, and we will have words, and you perhaps may learn much. But first, let me see how far you've come. My own creation, by my own hands. Let me see if I can unrot you.
With that, the boiling vats of gold begin spewing up and the pillars shooting up. Energy wraps around Gelt. You can see across his neck an amulet hanging down that glimmers with a burning golden light. His cape kind of wraps around him and kind of provides this protective shield. You can sense great magical energy coming from it, and he brandishes a staff that he whips across his chest as he looks across you from the room and says,
Come. Let me see how far you have grown. At least then I will know that my abilities have not faltered in creating.
he
All right.
stands across from you and stares at you.
Real quick, sorry. Could you go ahead and bring over Hjalmar and Vlad so I can just go ahead and place them?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know what was going on. Discord just wasn't picking up my mic for a second there. Bernard's going to try something a little clever. I'm going to feign casting the Feeble Mind spell, and as I extend my hand as if I'm going to cast a spell, I make my sword materialize in my hand and shoot the blade towards him.
Okay. We should
And
probably...
I probably should have mentioned it before. When Hjalmar went invisible and drifted upwards, he was staying kind of like 10 feet roughly above Bernard, and moving into this chamber, he would have immediately moved upwards to the ceiling and picked a corner up here to kind of hang out in. And then Vlad is the same. He's been sticking to Bernard like his shadow.
All right.
And honestly, from Vlad's perspective, does it seem like Gelt notices Vlad?
I would say it's a fair bet that he does.
Seriously? I can't hide from him at all? Does he have, like, witch sight?
If if you can sense his energy, if Bernard can sense Gelt, he can sense you. He is a stronger wizard than you.
Okay.
If we're gonna blanket say that energy sensing is a thing, unless you have some means to not be sensed.
Well, what about this? I have that ring that pretty much people can't get into my mind. I know it's not my energy source or whatever,
Alright,
but
make a stealth roll. But
yeah, I'm trying my best to at least be hidden from him.
it hardly matters, man.
All right. Vlad's still 27.
Sure, man. He doesn't sense you.
All right. Sorry, I mean, I'm trying to
It's not gonna
acquire
matter,
the
is my
advantage.
point. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Wow.
Bernard's is just a straight D20, right? I should have 2 screens. I should move that over here. Yeah, just straight D20. 16, respectable.
Yelmar is a +1. 12. But I get advantage. Ugh. 12. And Vlad. 15.
Bernard's first. That's fucking unusual.
Damn.
So
even with
yeah,
the
Bernard's
fucking
trying to be
possible-
clever. He feigns casting his feeble mind spell, but at the end of the cast, rather than cast a spell, he materializes the blade and shoots it towards Gelt.
So you do. Start
I
of
don't know if I can
combat.
Roll
Bernard,
like
go
a
ahead.
deception or something to try and see if I can catch him off guard with that.
Well, you're going first, so technically, yes, you did.
Already. So that'd be I've got to use that oil, so it's plus 13 now. 29.
That'll definitely hit.
Second hit, 19.
19 barely misses.
Already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by going ahead and using the insight. So I'm going to use the charge, which gives it an extra 1d8, and he has to roll a charisma save.
$26.
Okay, he takes 24 damage and I'm going to pull myself towards him.
Okay. You shoot out your blade, initiating combat. It catches him in the armor, and parts of the blade pierce into his shoulder, but not deeply. You can see that some kind of magical energy is resonating out from him. As you do that, he's going to take a legendary action and cast a spell. I think I'm going to cast...
Real quick with the interception, because this is Vlad's whole job for this fight. What is the spell level of the spell?
Spell level he's about to cast is an 8th level spell.
So I would have to roll an 18 or higher, because I'm going to use a sorcery point, 1 sorcery point to subtle spell cast counter spell.
Go for it.
And that is +10. Yes.
Wow. So
So
Bernard,
he
you shoot out a
begins
blade,
to cast it.
and it catches his armor and shoots forward. you see as he pulls back his staff, he steps back out of the blade. You're right in front of him. He pulls back the staff and shoots it out towards your chest. It stops about a few inches away, and you can sense a huge burst of magical energy come out of it. Power word stun. However, as soon as he shoots it out, the blast, instead of going directly towards you, kind of creates a wall and shoots up and down, left and right. A blast of golden magical energy flies out on all sides. Vlad is revealed in the back as he steps back and marvels for a moment, but he, emotionlessly through his mask, he looks at you, Bernard, and says,
I expected tricks from you. Where is the big one?
What would I be if I did not play to my advantages, Gelt?
I have tricks of my own.
With that, I'm going to go ahead and release Hold on My Darkness spell as well.
Alright, next up is Vlad.
Yeah, so I will, well, shit, I'm out in the open right now. What are the lighting conditions like over here?
That's boiling gold, so probably very bright.
Okay, yeah, true.
I wouldn't say that there's a lot of shadows up here. There are probably some catwalks, probably about 20 feet up, that go around the golden vats, and I don't think that it's too shadowy in here, although there's probably some corners, and up in the catwalks it's probably a bit darker than the rest of the area.
Okay, so, yeah, instead of dropping the darkness, when Bernard moves, his shadow kind of just stays put. And after using that counter spell, I'm going to melt into my own shadow, or the darkness spell, and the shadows created by it, and go up into the catwalks. And that's a bonus action. No, why did that happen? Yeah, as an action, I'm gonna go ahead and burn a 6-level spell slot and just shoot out a Disintegrate at Gelt from the catwalks. And that is a dex save, or take 83 damage.
So you're gonna learn one of the magical items that this very high powerful wizard has. Vlad, you shoot down the Disintegrate bolt. He takes a few steps back, then Gelt kind of looks up from where the bolt's coming. He steps back, and then the amulet around his neck lifts up magically, floats in the air in front of him, and the Disintegrate bolt slams into the amulet. Bernard, you're close enough to see that the amulet cracks very heavily once the Disintegrate bolt hits it, but the blast is absorbed entirely. You can see that the amulet took damage from absorbing that spell, but is still intact.
Yeah, from the catwalks, Vlad's fist clenches and then points outwards at Gelt, and from the hand you hear,
Clever wizard, I will have your device. I will understand it and add it to me.
And who are you?
You may call me the wizard.
HJALMAR,
with
you're up.
that, the wizard, aka Vlad, kind of tries to back away a little bit into the most shadowy part of the scaffolds up there, the catwalks.
Yalmar's up.
I think Yalmar is going to remain where he is and still wait and observe, bide his time. He's how tall up or high up is the chamber itself?
About 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna be up in at the very, like, pretty much touching the ceiling almost. And he's gonna be up there at the top in the dark against the wall, invisible, unmoving.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Do not hide from me, little wizard.
As you try to back away, Gelt turns his attention away from Bernard for a moment and points his staff up towards you. He's going to put you inside of a force cage. The golden beams that are shooting up, the pillars of molten gold that are shooting up from the vats, suddenly take shape. The ones closest to you kind of shoot out and around you. It looks like the molten magma is going to blast into you for a moment, and then it starts taking shape around you. A spherical cage of molten gold suddenly solidifies, and you can sense great magical energy pouring out from the cage itself. It's tight around you, about 10 feet around you, locking you in. He turns back and stares at you, Bernard.
This will only hold me momentarily.
And with that stare, he takes a step forward. And he is going to cast... No, he is going to take his staff and thrust at the end point out at you. $18.
Yeah, that hits.
When it connects with your chest, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let's see what that is for Bernard. +2. But then also, he needs to take... Gelt needs to take 1 damage from me.
Alright. Oops.
You're going
14.
to take 24 points of damage, and you fail the Constitution saving throw. So as the staff touches to your chest, you are paralyzed. Beams of golden light shoot out from his staff and course through your body. You feel your muscles tense up, and even though one of your spikes jabs into his wrist, he steps back and he starts laughing as he starts walking around you slowly.
Well, that didn't take very long at all, did it? Trapped like a rat. Fitting for you. I have seen glimpses of what you have done in Skavenblight, the horrors that you've unleashed on Bretonia. Do you feel no remorse? None at all for the children and women that lay dead, for the millions dead? Do you feel nothing? I know I created you to be a soldier, to be a pawn and a tool, but I did not expect to render you free of all emotion, of regret, sympathy. Is there anyone in this world that you love?
Bernard will simply just look at him, give him a coy smile, and say, all necessary to everything is going according to plan.
How so?
Well, it wouldn't be a surprise if I told you.
Vlad, at the end of this round, you notice that coming in through the windows, you see 2 clawed golden men, the soldiers of Balthasar Gelt, come out onto the catwalks. One is on the far side away from you, and another one is on your side. Top of the round.
We have intruders.
He's going to go after Bernard. Bernard, you are paralyzed. You
Wait,
can
top of
repeat-
the round?
Yeah,
Wouldn't Hjalmar have a go?
he waited.
Yeah,
Last
something
turn.
you're trying to do?
That was last turn, though, wasn't it?
We've only had one round.
Yeah, but if it's the top of the round, Balthasar GELT was last.
Yeah. So it
Because-
would be Bernard. It would be Bernard, Vlad.
Were you
And
trying to
then,
save your round
Hjalmar.
or your turn for the end of last round, Hjalmar, or are you still just waiting?
No, I was still waiting.
All right. So if we're going
for,
to top
for
of the
that whole
round,
Hjalmar did nothing.
And does Bernard get another like save against that paralyze or?
yeah, at the start of all of your turns, you can repeat the save or end of every turn. So go ahead and repeat the save.
Another 14.
Yeah, it's not enough. You're still paralyzed. As you're paralyzed, the golden man that is up on the catwalk with you, Vlad, he's going to take two knives and chuck them through the bars
Oof.
towards you.
Ouch.
You're going to take 12 plus 18. You're going to take 30 points of damage, Vlad. As one of them cuts across your shoulder, and as you're reeling back from that damage, one strikes you straight in the chest, and you have a golden knife sticking out of your chest for a moment. It buries itself deep and hurts.
You are not a target of priority.
Vlad, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 sorcery points, and quicken spell a dimension door. From my position to directly behind Gelt, and as an action, I'm
Well,
taking a
Hold
swing.
on. A creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. So go ahead and make a charisma. Okay.
Whoops. 20.
Alright, that passes. So
Yeah,
you can carry on.
I'm gonna. I literally just look at the other creature that threw the knives at me, and then just say what I say to it.
Bernard
and
sees
then
you behind him. He just
drop
gives you a
through the
wink.
floor.
He just gives you a wink.
Yep. I just drop through the floor, and a door opens above Gelt behind him, and I drop down right here. And with
Oh,
the
you do have tricks.
with the ice flame saber, I'm gonna go ahead and or you know what? I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna start soft. With the ice flame saber, I'm gonna take a swing at him. Luck. I'm gonna luck it. Yes, 19.
You're looking for a 20. His AC is 20.
Fuck. Son of a fucking cunt. Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Let me see here. Vlad, as you drop in behind him, he turns and, quicker than you expected, he parries your attack with his staff, kind of bashing you back.
You are insignificant. Step back, kneel.
Resistance is futile, mage. You will reveal your secrets to us. I will know how you returned an AI here.
What is your AC?
13.
All right.
I put it on my health. Can you see the health bar or the bars?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Oops.
Ooh.
Ignore that. No, ignore that.
Okay. I was about to say. What
right.
is he?
As he parries your staff or your torch, he steps forward and you see the glowing staff of GELT rise up. He cracks it down on your shoulder for 19 points of damage, and you can see you feel a moment's weakness as he almost kind of absorbs parts of the damage onto himself. He recovers a bit of health as he smashes down on your shoulder, and he brings the hilt up and pushes you back a few feet.
Harrington, this vessel's structure is becoming compromised. We need to finish this.
Indeed.
Tell me, what is this AI you speak of? Do you know?
I've already told you.
And I've already told you that I have not brought anything over from any other world. Whatever it is you think I've done, you are mistaken.
We will see in time.
Hjalmar, you're up.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Hjalmar's waited for one round and observed, and yeah. From outside of the building itself, from the moot and the clouds, the storm above, everybody hears.
Enough. I am fight. Order of the Dragon's Roots. Of the Tempest.
And like a thunderclap within the whole entire structure, blowing out the windows. As a bonus action, I'm using Step of the Wind, and I'm behind, right next to Gelt, within a moment of saying enough, and I'm reaching out to put that necklace that Bernard made onto him.
All right. Make a attack roll.
12. Fuck.
Yep.
You fucking kidding me? Can I roll multiple attacks?
It's kind of a special item, you know?
Okay. Alright, no, yeah, I get it.
You had a really good chance of making it, man. I don't want to... If you rolled again, you're probably definitely going to hit it, and I don't think that's fair.
Oh, I get it. Alright.
So...
Fuck, yep. That's
Since he was invisible, would he get some kind of advantage?
true. Would I have advantage because invisible?
This is... See, the problem here is that I know you're gonna hit it because you basically can't fail. If I do this, it's gonna change the fight, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, you had your chance.
Do I have advantage? Oh no.
One is yes, two is no.
Please.
Alright,
Liver
you can
of
roll
the
with
dice,
advantage.
do not fail me. No, you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh.
The windows blow out as Yalmar, you're floating up high up in the factory. You float down invisible, and while Gelt is battling with Vlad, you see Gelt is quickly beginning to overpower Vlad. You fly down next to him, land, and shoot out with your hands to wrap the necklace around Gelt's neck. By some sense, beyond sense, some instinct or intuition, Gelt whips around and wraps the necklace instead around the base of his staff. And as you are revealed, he steps back and manages to avoid the necklace. He takes a step back and looks at you and says,
Now, I would say I was surprised that you would pull some kind of trick like this, Yalmar, but you were a traitor and dishonest. All your talk of being an honorable warrior was nothing but hot air.
Yeah, Yalmar is very angry right now, and he just growls back. I was named Fight, and fights change constantly. You're going down, Gelt. You will not make it out of this. Surrender now. Make it easier on yourself.
so at the end of your turn, Yalmar, he's going to take a legendary action. As he steps back, he parries the necklace attempt, and he's going to stab out at you with his staff. It hits you, and you temporarily feel, some kind of action, but it just, you're literally too powerful. Your gold Gromril shirt and the aura that you give off, being one of the Valione, literally repels his staff.
The power of gold. At least you embrace it. At least your god knows its worth.
I was born to it. You merely just tried to attain it.
I am gold.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and with Vlad counterspell it. So
Alright.
what's the spell
It's the
level on
same. It's the same thing. A
it? 8th level spell.
8th level spell.
Alright. And that'll be another sorcery point. Or I'm not even gonna use a sorcery point for it. Yes.
Wow.
Fuck yes.
I just can't get these fucking power word stuns off, man. All right. Again, as
Well, we brought our pocket, Vlad.
Yeah.
as he takes a step back and juts his staff forward, again the blinding golden light shoots out, and again Vlad, with just a nick of time, it's difficult to repel these blasts, but the power word stun fizzles out and blasts out to all sides, avoiding Yalmar. Vlad Gelt slowly turns his head towards you and looks at you and says,
You are a nuisance. I will kill you first.
Danger sense. Danger sense. Vessel decay imminent.
Bernard,
Preservation modes booting up.
You are up, Bernard.
All right. I'm still paralyzed.
You're gonna be paralyzed for about, let's see here. You're gonna be paralyzed for about 7 rounds unless you beat this Constitution saving throw.
Is that like a concentration on his end that can be broken, or
No, it's a
18?
it's a paralyzing touch spell that his staff has.
Gotcha.
18
18
barely actually succeeds.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
So
Do I
that's
get my turn, or is that the end of my round?
the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you, while he's distracted with Yalmar and Vlad, you slowly force the spell's effect off you.
Can I do some? I want to try something real quick. I
Go
want
ahead.
to try to deceive him into believing I'm still paralyzed. I'm going to stay knelt and rigid.
Make a deception check.
Deception plus 10. Yeah, just a 14.
He doesn't register. He's wearing a mask. You can't tell, but he regards all of you equally, as if he's expecting you to attack at any moment, even with the paralyzation. With that, 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bernard, as you're upon the ground, the golden man to your right is going to shoot out 2 knives at your back.
Yeah, those hit.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm. Armor class is only 15.
Gotcha. You're going to take 16 points of damage as 2 knives fly into your side. He's taking advantage of your paralyzed state as he perceives it and attacking you. Meanwhile, the golden man running up from the left is going to pull the same attacks on...
Are these humanoid?
Yes,
Cool.
on Yalmar.
Don't worry, I'm taking care of him.
What's your AC? Ellis, is it 18?
Yeah, 18. Because I
Alright.
don't have anything special on right now.
So you're going to take...
Not
20.
half, because I'm not raging.
You're going to take 24 points of damage as the golden man to your left is similarly going to throw 2 golden knives into your side as you're battling with GELT. And with that, we are to Vlad.
Yalmar looks to Vlad. Take care of them. I'll take care of GELT.
Panic mode. Self-defense protocol. Banishment. Be gone, fiends.
And it's gonna cost me 4 sorcery points, but I twin spell banishment on both of these fuckers.
What do they have to roll?
Charisma save, DC 18.
They're not very good at those.
Fuck that guy. I luck it on that fucker.
All
Yes.
So for the moment, how long are they banished for?
Banishment lasts 1 minute.
Alright, 10 rounds. I can't imagine this fight lasting much longer than that. But,
And
I'm gonna stick them... I'll put a text box.
adds a bonus action. No. Yeah, fuck. Oh my gosh. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I think that's Vlad's turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
Fuck. Or you know what? No, that's not Vlad's turn, sorry. Vlad is going to circle around and he's gonna jump into Yalmar's shadow and then try and get back up into the catwalks that way.
Sure.
And yeah, so Vlad does that, and he's gonna stay up on the catwalks on this side this time. So yeah, he literally just circles around and hops into Yalmar's shadow. And because that's a bonus action, I'm away. I'm safe, sort of safe.
You say you are of gold? You think you are the master of gold? Do you not understand? I am the true master of gold. Let us see who can withstand this.
On Gelt's turn, he's going to slam his staff down onto the floor. The entire factory begins to shudder and shake as golden beams fly up from the vats nearby. Splashes of gold land down onto either side of you, and then begin to rise up in a form of mist. He is casting a golden variant of Cloud Kill using the golden mist. As you try to breathe in, hot burning magma seems to enter into your throats, and it makes it damn near impossible to breathe. Both of you make Constitution saving throws.
Just a 3.
Fuck. 14.
So both of you are going to take 26 points of damage as you sit in the golden cloud of
15. It probably doesn't even matter anyways.
DC is 18.
Yep.
You sit in the golden mist cloud, and as you breathe in, the mist seeps into your lungs and your mouth, and you can feel the hot burning magma in your chest. Top of the round, Bernard, you're up.
All right. I am going to take.
Oops.
Tell you what. We'll fucking go ahead and just leave this one up to fucking fate right here. Let me see. Let me see what this is. I haven't got to use this yet. I used it once, rather. So, GELT is going to take. Well, Well, I don't know if this is going to work. So this spell does damage, but then it has another effect. Will that amulet take that effect, does Bernard figure? Or will it just eat the damage?
Make a Arcana check.
Alright, let me see. 18.
Bernard, your best guess, when Vlad casts a Disintegrate on it, it seems that this amulet that he has takes damage when it absorbs spells. And if overcharged with spells, you figure it's already starting to crack, it will break. But until then, it's going to keep absorbing spells directly.
Okay. Let's see then. That'll do. Bernard's going to go ahead, take whatever opportunity attacks he will, and he's going to move up to here.
And where are you going?
Oh, don't you worry about that. 15 just barely hits.
Take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And he is going to again...
He takes 4 points of damage.
recover a bit of that and lose it.
And then Bernard's going to cast Finger of Death. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a pretty high level spell. Finger of Death.
7th level.
7th level. That's about 1 level higher up than Disintegrate. Let me make a roll. So, Bernard, you cast a spell and you see the amulet on his neck turn and face you. He's like facing Bernard, and the amulet actually spins around on his neck and absorbs the spell again. And this time, Hjalmar and Bernard, you were staring at him. The amulet cracks straight down the middle, and you can see that it is barely still sustained. You think, Bernard, that another shot of pretty much anything will probably break the amulet, but he absorbs your Finger of Death.
Alrighty.
Your defense is weakened, GELT.
Do not speak to me of power and strength, traitor. I have no words to bandy with you. I asked Bernard the same question, but I will ask you, as you at least pretend to have morality. Do you not care for all the people that lie dead from your actions?
I do. I think about it greatly. But at the same time, I am fight. Power and rage are of my family. Their deaths, a consequence of weakness.
I laugh at you. You pretend to have all this great power, and yet you lead a bunch of rabble from the south to march on my gates. You would think to have some kind of protector for mankind when you overthrew those protectors and you installed this barbarian. You sicken me. You doom mankind and try to alleviate your guilt of it. You are worse than Bernard.
Let me see. Who's up next? VLAD, you're up.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah. Vlad is going to do it indeed. Because that's not Vlad's sheet, that's why. You know what? It's probably a decent enough try. Vlad up there from the catwalks
Break
is
the amulet.
oh yeah, the amulet. Yep. Okay, yeah, he's gonna shoot out a firebolt.
It's an attack roll, I believe.
Yep. Fuck me running? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
It's not gonna hit.
Well, as a bonus action, then I'm going to use the meta magic. I'll spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell. Well, let's see. What can I not miss with? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a 7th level disintegrate.
Is that a
Dex
con
save
save?
throw or take, what is it? An extra 3d6 on top.
Constitution save.
So it'd be 85 in total.
And he takes half.
Yeah. On a save. Non-magical object is destroyed. Oh, wait, yeah, never mind that. Amulet is magical.
It's alright, the amulet broke anyway.
Okay. Look at that chunk of health. He's got more HP than Yalmar.
He does. He's a boss, bro. As you shoot out this finger of death, the amulet whirls around to meet it, but already it's beginning to crack. It overpowers the amulet, and you see it fall off him, the golden chain landing on the ground with a thud. He roils back, and his cape wraps around him to guard him from part of the blow. However, you can still see him kind of squirm in agony as the finger of death strikes him. He takes a step back, and as he's standing in the golden mist, he looks at you and says,
I haven't forgotten you. You will be the first to die.
"You're pissing him off, Vlad."
Self-preservation protocol is active. I will be out of your range soon. Goodbye, Gelt. You have failed.
Let me see. With Vlad, Yalmar, you're up, I believe.
Yeah. So, Yalmar as a bonus action is going to enter a rage. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And this is like back to the days of Yalmar letting loose with his rages. The building begins to shake and everything. And I am going to grab Gelt, and I want to. You said there's windows above these, correct? And they already broke when I fucking thunderclapped through this place. And it's 50 feet up to the ceilings, so I have distance. I want to throw him, and then before he exits the window, I'm gonna follow up behind 55 feet of movement, and I don't think I'll be able to throw him that far anyway. So I'm gonna throw him, and then the maximum distance I throw, I'm gonna shoot out a shockwave punch recklessly.
How far can you throw? Probably
My
like
strength is 18.
So
And
probably
raging, isn't that doubled or whatever?
I don't know. So we'll call it like 30 feet. You can throw him, maybe.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and chuck him 30, and then
You have to make a
immediately after
grapple
I
check.
throw him. So, 26.
26, and his athletics or acrobatics would be a +7, looks like.
Get
Yep.
fucked. Yeah, so I literally just like just unleash a rage, grab him by a wrist, and hop to one side of him, spin, and chuck him, and then I'm gonna fly up behind, maximum 30 feet, and then reckless shockwave punch into him. Fucking kidding me? Seriously?
You throw him 30 feet, you fly up in the air and shoot out a shockwave punch.
Recklessly though, so I'm just in a madness right now. So I'd probably fuck up a wall or something.
You shoot out the shockwave punch, and while Gelt's flying in the air, he looks down at you. As you pass over the golden vat, he thrusts his staff straight down, pointing it down into the golden magma. And what you see is a massive golden elemental type beast shoot up as if it formed right in the vat itself. It launches itself in the air, jumps in front of you. It's like twice your size, Yalmar. And as you shockwave punch, the shockwave punch gets absorbed into the golden beast's chest. It lets out a massive roar that shakes the building. It's gonna roll into initiative. Looks like it's gonna go first. You land.
Well, I'm out of the gold now. I'm up 30 feet in the air, so I'm saying I'm up here.
Yeah,
wherever.
GELT, he's up here probably on a catwalk above the golden vat. Meanwhile, let me make a little icon for this golden beast, we'll call it. The golden beast leaps out of the air and sits on the edge of the vat, screaming and roaring as it takes solid form. It stares up at you, Hjalmar, in utter rage. Hjalmar, you see GELT collect himself as he lands on the catwalk.
Brute strength will not be enough to conquer me.
I will get to you, GELT. You can't hide behind these beasts. They're nothing to me.
I am a man of my word. First, I will hunt the wizard.
Let's see, what can he do here? Yeah, that's an idea. He takes a few steps down on the catwalk, and then raising his staff, he points it down at the vat and then draws kind of a straight line towards the far end of the area. He creates a massive golden wall about 20 feet up, no, about 30 feet up, that links the catwalks together. And it stretches across the length of this room. And he's going to start moving across it towards the other end of the catwalk. We are going to go now top of the round. The golden beast rolled first. So Hjalmar, as you're watching GELT create the wall and move across the catwalk towards where he last saw VLAD. I think VLAD is still kind of visible up on the catwalk still. The golden beast is going to leap at you, flying straight up at you in the air from the edge of the catwalk, and he's going to try to assault you.
Oh.
Why am I'm sorry.
Yeah. What?
2d20.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. No, that one misses.
Alright. Hjalmar, as the golden beast leaps up, it brings up two massive golden hands and slams you down. It hits you double-fisted and slams you back towards the earth. You collapse into a massive crater on the ground of the factory floor. And as you regain yourself and look up, you see the golden beast flying down at you with a punch, and you manage to get up and move out of the way as it punches, making the crater even larger. Bernard, you're showered with debris as the golden beast lands between you and Hjalmar. You're up.
I'm going to drink one of my supreme healing potions and restore 43 HP. And then I'm going to move up here. That's my turn.
Vlad, you see Balthasar GELT walking very quickly across the golden wall that he's created towards your catwalk, staring dead at you.
Alt, do not approach any further.
It's your turn.
Yeah, Vlad is going to turn towards the wall and Yes, I do. I will. Yeah, he turns towards the wall, and a door appears, and he just walks through it, and out the top of the window, up above this vat, outside of the building, I'm guessing the roof. Is that where the windows lead? The roof? They're up like on top.
No. You're up on about probably the second story of the factory. It's about a 30-foot drop from where you're standing on the edge of the window if you look down. The roof would
And
be
then
about another 20 feet above you.
Yeah, so I'll just dimension door up to that roof then. Could I see it from the angle I'm at down right here?
No.
If
There's no
it's
windows
above
there. Windows
There-
are basically, lined up with the vats.
Oh, okay. I
What you're
thought they were
facing is
directly
solid
above them.
wall.
Yeah, but I'm saying line of sight. Like if I was to not be looking at the wall but looking over here,
No, you
I
don't.
would see the window
You don't see.
perfectly fine,
You see the window. Yeah, you can get to the window.
but not the roof.
No, of course you can't see the roof from inside the building.
Okay, well I still step through the dimension door and then step out in the windowsill now up here, and that is my action. As a bonus action, since it's storming out and everything like that, does the windowsill itself have shadow in it?
Sure.
All right, I look down on the ground. Do I see a shadow on the ground down below?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just step through, and then I'm now. Well, hmm. You know what? I'm going to. It cost me 1 sorcery point to do it, and it's a cantrip for me. So.
It is a
Well, no,
standard
it's pretty much
action. Is
like
that
a
different
free
for you?
action for me. What?
It's a standard action. Apparently, it's Shadow Step, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
For you.
Yep, but no, I'm doing something different now. Instead of being or going that far out, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to pretend like I hop out of the window, but I'm gonna catch myself and then cast darkness in a corner of the windowsill and then climb up into it. So I'm trying to pretty much faint like I left, because I just said that I was going to be leaving.
All right. Well, if you're pretty much breaking line of sight, so
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
don't
hide.
I don't care too much. I have bigger things
Yeah,
to
I'm,
worry
I'm
about.
just trying to hide. So can I roll a stealth?
Sure.
All right. I'm trying to do it, make it seem like I left, but all right, 25.
Yeah.
But I'm
He's-
sitting up in this windowsill now.
He's not too concerned with you. Yelmar, you are
But
up.
I, GELT, you will fail here, Harrington, and the fight will win.
Be gone with you,
And-
rat. I will hunt you
Yeah.
down to the corners of the earth later.
Yelmar, you're up.
And also, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Because I cast that darkness, I'm now concentrating on that. So, these fuckers will pop back in.
Gotcha.
But that's not a problem at all.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It might
I'm
be a
gonna
problem
tell
for
you why.
Bernard.
No, it's not. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not. Shh. No, it's okay.
Okay.
Um,
So the initiative, the Golden Men went after Bernard, right? Do you guys remember?
I don't.
I think
think
they do.
yeah, because one of them attacked Vlad, and then Vlad moved.
So it's
So yeah,
gold,
it would have been.
Gold Beast, Bernard, Gold Men,
Both of them.
Vlad, Yalmar, Gelt. And that was Vlad's turn. So, Yalmar, you are up.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and reach my hand up at a window, and Kuwabara comes flying in as a bolt of lightning into my hand. And I'm going to proceed to lay into this fucker, so I'll count that as summoning Kuwabara as my bonus action, but as my attack actions, I'm recklessly swinging. Or you know what? I'm going to take the opportunity attack. I just fly at Gelt and I start recklessly swinging.
Alright.
I'll take the opportunity attack from that fucker.
Okay, 1 second.
$23 and a 22. Yeah, he hits.
$21.
Is that halved or?
It's physical damage. Are you raging?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's halved.
Alright, so the last one was 11. And then this would be minus 10. Oh. There we go. Alright. Gelt takes 39 damage.
39.
Yep.
You will not stop what is coming, Gelt. I will end you. I will maim you. I was told I could. I might do more than that. Keep resisting, please.
You are a fool. Do you not understand? Your blood is what's needed to create the portal that Bernard so seeks. In the end, he will kill you and use you as he has used everyone. He does not care for you. You fight on the wrong side.
I'll meet the end when I get to the end. Save your words. They will not work on me, Gelt.
Oh
I've made
dear,
my
we've
choice.
already had that conversation. You think his blood is the only of his kind? His damned god is here. Why would we need the blood of a god within one of the mortal servants when we can have the blood directly from the source?
You overestimate yourself. One word
Perhaps.
will work against you. Immolate!
Make a dexterity saving throw. Yalmar.
Okay. It's something I can see, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have advantage on that. +1. Oof. Damn.
Well, you know.
Nope.
Yeah, with that, he says,
One word will work against you. Immolate!
and as he does so, he points a staff at you. bubbling magma shoots up from all four corners of the vats nearby, and then in a spire it raises up. You try to lift up Kuwabar to defend yourself, but golden magma actually drops and pours onto you. You are lit on fire. You take 30 points of damage, and you are on fire. You will repeat that save until you are not on fire anymore.
Great. Terrific.
So you are going to be on fire for a bit. Immolate. It's badass. And as a legendary action, I think...
Is it the spell? Because I'm gonna nope it if it is.
No. I'm looking at his spell to see what he
If
can
it's
do.
any spell, I'm noping it.
Any spell?
Yes.
Well, okay. Make a counterspell roll then. He turns and points
What
his
level
staff at Bernard as you're on fire.
What level is the spell?
How are you noping it? You can't even see him. Aren't you hanging from the window?
Well, I climbed back up into the darkness that I put in the corner. I made it look like a part of the shadow of the windowsill. And then I
spell's
shimmied over.
level that you're trying to block is only a level 2.
Oh, wow. So it's just automatic. Subtle spell. So I don't even drop the darkness. It's no verbal, no semantic. It just fizzles out. No words, no sounds or anything.
Bernard wants to try something if he senses this happening. I want to try to fake a counterspell to try and keep Vlad's identity hidden.
Go ahead and roll a deception.
27.
Ooh, yes.
Bernard's eyes flash purple for a second, and he does the semantic gesture, but only as a feign. Then just gives him a coy shrug.
You truly are a pest.
I've learned from the best.
With that, we are top of the round. The golden beast, at the behest of its master, is going to run up and grab you. Make a grapple check, Yalmar.
20. Please be weaker. Fuck you, you
Holy
fucking net
shit.
20ing fucking piece of shit. Damn it.
Doesn't your armor negate those? Or have a chance to?
Grapples?
This is
Oh,
just a
grapple.
check.
Sorry, I thought it was an attack. My bad. My bad.
No.
No. Grapples.
Yalmar, as you're suffering from the golden immolation, the golden beast climbs up one behind you, and you see GELT. He takes a couple steps, and this cloud kill's kind of just in the way. He's gonna gesture it out of the way for a minute. He's going to take a couple steps, just a little way, and he's talking to Bernard. The golden beast comes up, wraps its massive golden arms around you, and begins dragging you back towards the golden vat. He has you restrained in his arms, and he's dragging you inch by inch, about to dunk you into the golden vat, along with himself.
Question: if I'm on fire and he grabs me, does he catch on
No,
fire as well?
He's golden. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he literally came from the stuff that you're on fire with.
Very true. True enough. Alright.
So, he does that. I believe that's probably all of his movement, climbing up here and dragging you a little bit. So you're restrained, Yalmar. With that, Bernard, you're up.
This may not work, but it's worth a try. GELT needs to make an intelligence saving throw. The 46 damage that is about to happen is not halved, he just takes it regardless. 26. Very well. Let me see. What is... I know it's not fucking 26, but I need to see what my... 18? Yeah, he beat an 18, I suppose. So he's not feeble-minded, unfortunately.
I would be disappointed if he was.
Oh, it'd be pretty funny.
Welcome to Astalia, gentlemen.
My name, girl.
My name Goat.
Like gold!
My member in gold.
Bernard says, how about no, you crazy imperial bastard?
Come, Bernard. Can't we end this? Submit. All I will do is turn the traitor and the sneak into golden statues. You and I could still have a purpose together.
What purpose might that be, I wonder?
Do you not see that I am more powerful than your companions here? Together we may find the golden ones. We may draw his power and use it for our own wills. I
Bernard's
created you.
eyes flash in amusement, and he says, ah, so the truth comes out. It wasn't about the people, was it? Not deep inside in your sleeping mind. Not your true desire.
Do not mistake me, peasant, you whelp. I am honest.
Honest
truly...
enough to partner up with a, admittedly, murderer of millions, you say, to fight against a golden god. That is curious.
You're
wonder.
right. I shouldn't have offered. It is pointless. Any attempt to reform you, any attempt to see into your soul and make you better, all I see is black glass. You are cracked. All of you shall make fine statues, and when I wish to speak to you, I will transform your mouths, so that you may scream in agony. I will keep you conscious throughout the entire time as you watch Altdorf burn at the hands of chaos or rats or whatever which gets to our first.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? In the meantime, Bernard brought his horde of rats here. I'm going to attempt to signal to a few people. Firstly, the twins. Secondly, the leader of the rats that are here. Try to signal to them my location. Telepathically.
Okay. It's gonna take some time.
Naturally.
You gotta understand, this fight's probably gonna be over by then. But we'll see. Depends on how long you can drag it out. You gotta admit, though, he has a point. He is pretty tough. So that was Bernard. Now the Golden Men. Hjalmar's busy, Vlad's hiding. You're really the only option, Bernard. So unfortunately, I'm gonna throw some knives at you. 2 hit. 3 hit. The Golden Men scramble up onto the golden wall that GELT is standing on, and he raises his hands and looks down at you and says,
Where are your minions? This is who you brought, the traitor and the sneak. You stand alone. You will die alone.
You know, it's quite interesting for a man who speaks so highly of humanity. He would bring monsters and near damnable demons to a fight, whereas I, the great monster Bernard, brings but humans. Curious, is it not?
He doesn't answer you. Instead, he flicks 2 fingers forward, and his golden men begin raining knives down upon you. You bash one away with your blade. However, 3 of them pierce into you, one into your leg, one into your arm, the other one into your side. You take 39 points of damage.
To be judged by one such as you disturbs me to my core.
Perhaps you should see the truth in my words. Curious how you use monsters instead of humans that you vie so much for. I wonder, which humans did you torture until they became this? I wonder.
He has no response. Vlad, I think you're up.
Alright, shit.
I'm going to grab a water while Vlad takes his turn.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to burn another 3-point and subtle cast Chaos Bolt, which is level 1 spell. It's just a spell attack.
I am back.
And the wizard, aka Vlad, picked up on how Bernard tried to cover up his counter spell earlier, so he's trying to cast this Chaos Bolt from in a way that it would seem like it came from Bernard, I guess. Fuck. I'm gonna aim it at this fucker. Or you know what? No, this guy, Dragon, Yalmar.
Make sure you tell me who you are attacking before you roll next time.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, that's fine. Make a deception check as well.
And real quick, before I forget, it is... Oh, that's chromatic orb. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Deception check. Is... 10, fuck yes. Fuck, 16.
Your deception?
Yeah, 16.
Still good enough. A chaos bolt. He probably doesn't even notice it. He's busy with Bernard. So what's the damage for that chaos bolt?
Hold on a second. I'm using the app for it. My sheet is wrong. What do I do? Alright, 1d8. Hold on, I have to roll a 1d8. 3. Fuck, it would be fucking fire. Okay. 2d8 plus 1d6. So he takes 15 fire damage.
Alright. So, Vlad, you shoot out the bolt and it hits the beast in the back. It reels up a little bit. Yalmar, go ahead and make a grapple check.
Fucking kidding me, dude?
I'm not kidding you, bro. You are still restrained on your turn, Yalmar.
That was my check to break free.
That was
on my turn.
No, that was Vlad's attempt to free you by giving you a chance. Right. Now we're on your turn. You can do as you will.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to attempt struggle as I might. Oh, yes, 23. Ha!
So as you teeter on the brink of the golden vat, he is about to dunk you in along with himself, but you wrench his arms free. Let me just see something. When you grapple, grapple.
Technically, attack rolls, aren't they?
At the end of a grapple, when it's free, do you still get your action?
That's what I was about to ask. Do I have at least a bonus action or movement?
Because I was under the impression that it was that
Oh,
you
it's
could.
an
Go
no.
ahead,
It's
sir.
an action to escape. That's what
Oh,
it
okay.
says.
Yep, so I have a bonus action and movement still.
Yeah.
Alright, bonus action, bonus action. Sorry, I have a lot of bonus actions with. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action, Step of the Wind, and I'll take that opportunity attack, but I'm going to fly. Shit. $110.
Don't you have a big line move? Like your big old. Oh, that's an action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an action. I'm trying to get some distance right now. Yeah, I will fly straight upwards 55 feet, and then I'll go ahead and fly straight this way.
Okay. You're gonna take 8 points of damage as you do from an attack.
And that is my turn.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I break free from the grapple, I fly straight up and then shoot over this way. And then I'm still upwards, or I'm still up in the air 50 feet. And I'm now looking down at GELT.
Yeah, he turns and casually regards you, and then looks down at Bernard.
So, tell me, are you prepared to be a statue? You should strike a pose now.
Give him a casual shrug.
He
You
points
might
his
be surprised.
staff down at you, and he is going to cast a very special spell.
Oh boy.
Let's see if you can handle this one, Bernard.
Is it one that I can counterspell?
How many of those do you have?
Fuck. I've got 3 left.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. Are you sure?
I've been burning spell slots for them.
Okay.
I've been using. Well, I have 3 third levels, so this is my third level, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more spell levels above third, so if I need to, I'll just start casting them at higher level, because they're the only third level spell I've been casting is counterspell, and I've only cast.
Okay, it's
Two of
a
them
6th
so
level
far.
spell that he's casting right now.
Alright, so that would be a DC 16.
This is a magical GELT variant on Disintegrate.
29.
You're such a bastard. Make a deception check.
Yeah, Bernard will be doing the motion
Well,
again.
I'm burning a sorcery point to subtle spell it.
Yeah, but it's still happening, and he needs to figure out where. Bernard, go ahead and make that deception check.
All right, Bernard's
Super
making it.
concealed.
You're the one that's trying to deceive him.
22. Respectable.
24.
Almost.
Bernard,
Finally.
you're in pain, and he points a finger up, and you can see a golden beam shoot out of his finger, or his staff, more like, and as it flies about halfway towards you, it's like it hits a glass wall and bursts out into an explosion. You cast the spell like the way that it's casted, but he stares at you and his mind is racing, and he suddenly tilts his head over towards the darkness.
I am a fool. Clearly. Men, deal with this one. I must deal with a rat once and for all.
He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna move up here, standing next to his golden beast, and he's staring into the darkness that you're trying to hide in, Vlad.
I'd like to roll to be a darker darkness.
No, he's pissed.
I have utmost confidence that he cannot see me.
He's pissed. Real pissed. So the golden beast, he's kind of pacing back and forth intelligently, or maybe he's being guided by GELT's will. He puts himself between Hjalmar and GELT, between the wall. As GELT's walking, the golden beast kind of puts himself between all of you, the two of you, and he's staring at you as you fly up into the ceiling. We are to Bernard.
All right.
Vlad has saved your life like 3 times already.
That's why we brought him.
Yeah. That was literally I shouldn't have been casting some of the spells that I was casting.
Life or
but-
death. Let me just see. 10d6. Yeah. Let me see. 67. If you had failed that saving throw, you would be a statue. Thanks, Vlad.
Yeah.
GELT needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yes, please stupefy him.
24.
Okay, he's still going to take 5d10 damage, but he is not in a mental prison. No 1 damage. Let me see. Is there anything Bernard can do here? I think I know what I'm going to do on my next turn.
He shudders on the wall, and he turns back and looks at you.
Stay out of my mind, Tarrington. You will have your turn in a moment.
I think any of those are bonus actions. Oh, I forgot I had that.
Alright.
That'll be my turn for now. I see some stuff on my character sheet I forgot I had. Neat.
Sure you don't want to move or anything?
Let's see.
The golden men are still staring down at you with their knives.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and tuck down here to try and at least get cover from like this one.
Yeah, that would be wise. Is this a 5?
Actually, hang on. From where I was, I could probably get over here and maybe have cover against the 2 of them. From that angle, he might be able to move and get me, but if I duck down here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's gonna jump down on you instead. As he runs forward at you, First, I'm gonna roll a cover attack, so probably a disadvantage.
I think it raises your AC.
Oh,
but
it
I
raises
can't
the
recall.
AC.
Yeah, I can't recall by exactly how much.
So, if you're behind full cover, I think it's +2. I'm not sure. We'll just call it +2.
Okay.
So he's going to rain down some knives on you. 18 hit.
Yeah, those would still both hit.
Sucks. For 26 points of damage.
Ooh, I can't see your bar, man. How are you looking?
I'm pretty low. It is what it is. $10 definitely doesn't hit. 23 will hit. Actually, I'm going to impose a disadvantage on that with my entropic ward.
Okay.
16 with my, well, I wouldn't have +2 against him, would I?
Nah, this one charged you in melee
Okay, that still hits.
for another 12 points.
Okay, he's going to take 4 points.
These things are not nice. They deal quite a bit of damage. As GELT paces along the wall, one of the golden men drops down and charges you with his knives. You parry one of the attacks, but he kind of forces you out of your corner, and 2 knives fly into your body. You're getting beat up, Bernard. Meanwhile, GELT is still staring at the shadows. Next up is Vlad.
Okay. Yeah, seeing that the darkness is no longer helping Vlad. Ooh. What Vlad is going to do is he is now going to shift it down, covering Bernard and that monster. Because Bernard can see through Vlad's darkness spell. But that monster probably can't.
No.
And Vlad is now exposed. I don't know if that's an action or a bonus action to shift my darkness spell. Because I know I can move it once I have it cast.
Let's see. Darkness, right?
Yeah. Spell actual area like spell.
The darkness emanates from an object and moves with it. Or wait, fills a 15 sphere for the duration. Doesn't say you can move it.
Okay.
You can maybe recast it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and recast it then.
Do you need a quicken spell or anything for that? Because that's action.
No, it's a cantrip for me.
Cantrips are still actions, I think.
Yeah, so it'll be an action, and then damn. You know what? After moving it, I'll go ahead and pull back into the shadows of the outermost edge of the windowsill, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to materialize right here next to Bernard, and in the darkness.
Okay.
And
This fight is prolonged. I was not expecting an engagement of this length. This is proving difficult.
Well,
What do you recommend?
If you have another way to get rid of the smaller ones, do so. We need to focus GELT. Hjalmar, we need you.
It will use a vital resource, but I can get rid of them. Next chance I have. This darkness will be broken, though. Prepare to run.
Very well.
After Vlad is Hjalmar.
Yeah, that's Vlad's turn. Okay. You know what? All these guys are made out of gold, right?
Yeah.
And Gelt's covered in the shit, right?
Yeah.
Gold is an excellent fucking conductor of electricity. Superb conductor of electricity. And so Hjalmar is going to take Kuwabara and he's going to wind it up and he's going to throw it in the middle of Gelt and his two cronies and use the chain lightning on it. And they have to make, I think it's a dex save.
Yeah.
Or take 46. And would it be a disadvantage because they're all made out of gold? And would it do double damage because they're all made out of gold? And look, he made a whole catwalk out of gold. I just sent it into a superconductor.
I'll give him
highway.
disadvantage on the saves for it. We'll do the golden man first. Gonna pass.
Yeah.
The golden beast. What's the save?
15.
Alright, so he barely passes.
Didn't they have disadvantage?
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. So the
Disadvantage.
first one would be a 15. Fuck.
Alright, so the golden beast fails. And Gelt himself. is going to pass.
Still half damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Still half. And that's not my whole turn. Gelt is within range of an ass whooping. So Hjalmar zips his full 55 feet of movement, and I'm going to spend a key point, Flurry of Blows, and I'm going to come in Reckless Flurry of Blows, 26, and then 25.
Both hit.
21, and now my AC goes up to 19.
Alright. As you chuck Kuwabara, it collides into the golden wall that all of these enemies are standing on. Lightning shoots out along the golden wall, and you can see just massive blue light starts emanating throughout the room. The golden man is shocked. The golden beast, you can see the lightning coursing through his body. Gelt, he's shocked momentarily and begins to convulse before he slams his staff down onto the gold, and you can see the lightning dissipate immediately. But through the cloud of smoke that emerges, immediately you're in his face. 2 punches, bam, bam, onto Gelt's golden armor. He tries to defend himself, but you quickly just begin unloading on him, finally unleashing your barbarian strength on him. Nice. So, what do I do now? Skills. I haven't used legendary actions in a moment. Let's go ahead and do that. He is going to swipe out at you. Wow, he missed. With his legendary action, he's going to swipe out his staff. You actually like kind of duck underneath it as he swings for your head. And then he's going to pull back. We've been skipping your immolate turns, you know that?
Yeah. That's 2 of them, I think.
Make
Was it Constitution?
Yeah, make 2 Constitution saving throws. You're looking for an 18. All right.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Got it on the first one, so.
Yeah, so you're good. What do I do here? Maybe I should just immolate you again.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna immolate you again.
No.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Fuck.
Great. I found. Oh, ignore that.
What? No.
Yeah, 1867. Come on.
No.
It's funny that you go what? Like that's something that would actually happen. Yeah, you take 23 points of damage and you are immolated again as you're fighting at him. He swings at your head and you duck underneath. He points the staff at the vat behind you, raises it up, and another golden beam of golden magma flies up and begins engulfing you again.
No matter how many times it takes, I will melt you.
I can't understand you. That was Gelt's turn. We are top of the round, and I'm going to have my golden beast climb up onto the wall next to you. As you're dueling with Gelt, the golden beast is going to stand to your left and begin wailing at you.
Fuck. Yep, that does not hit. Oh my gosh.
You're so
Stop
raging,
with the
right?
fucking max rolls on this motherfucker.
Are you still raging?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're only going to take 12 points of damage. As he comes up behind you, he slams 2 fists into your massive side. Gelt and the Golden Beast now are ganging up on you. Bernard, you are engulfed in magical darkness, so you can see, because you have that true sight bullshit, so you can see Bernard getting tag teamed by Gelt and the Golden Beast up on the wall. Next to you is Vlad, and in the darkness, whirling around, trying to figure out where he is and what's happening is the Golden Man in front of you.
I have a question. In my inventory, I have 5 replicant cards that replicates myself as an illusion. Is that an action or a bonus action to use?
Just tossing out a card probably is a bonus action.
I'm going to toss out a card, and then I have in my inventory 1 potion of Restore Consciousness. Drink prematurely, and if when I go down, it'll bring me back up to half HP.
Damn, I gave you that?
Oh yeah, remember that magic man from what's that fucking port town called? The one in the Empire?
Marienburg.
Yeah, Marienburg.
Wow.
Yeah, he sold me that. He sold me that along with that card game.
You should give him like a tip next time you see him.
Yeah, I'm going to down that.
I'm pretty sure he's not there anymore. Marienburg got wiped out by rage.
Part of it did, not all of it. Only the part that you were on, which is like that is some part.
Yeah,
of the
I got
northern
that
side.
stuff after that.
Yeah, Marienburg's all right for now. It's probably doing a lot better now that the Dark Elves are wiped out. But anyway, that card that you're tossing out, what are you doing with that?
It creates an illusion of myself, so I'm going to put it right here in front of me.
Alright, you can make a copy of yourself and do that. But, you know.
Wah. Wah. Ah! Yeah, that'll work.
Whatever.
There is more to me now.
Alright. After Bernard or the Golden Men, he's going to lash out wildly. Bernard, you're 1. Vlad, you're 2. And with disadvantage.
The
Hey,
If
that
you
doesn't
look,
hit me.
the darkness goes around like this.
Gotcha.
Hey, a 10 doesn't hit me either.
No, you survive another round. As he lashes out wildly, you see him in the darkness, so you manage to avoid him as you step around him. The other one, the only thing he can really do is try to help out his master. So he's gonna come up here on the other side of the wall and join in the gangbang with Hjalmar. I think I finally found a way to kill Hjalmar, just make enemies that don't suck. So 1's gonna hit you.
Starting celebrations early outside. I see a bunch of fireworks going off. I had to open my window. 'Cause I'm like, I want to see. I need to see if they got anything going on in town this weekend.
You're gonna take 7 points of damage there, Hjalmar. See, I'm chipping away at you.
It ain't over yet, Yomar. Hold in there. I got you, bud.
It's not. Don't worry.
With
I'm
that,
playing this like a Pokemon battle.
he's tanking it like muck. You're up, Vlad.
Okay. It is. Shit. Yeah, Bud's gonna go ahead and just take a swing at this thing with the lightsaber. Fuck. 14.
Well, their AC is 15. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Well, I'm moving just out of its range.
Alright, it's blind, so it's probably not gonna get an opportunity attack on that.
No. I don't evoke opportunity attacks. I have
Mobile.
whatever that is.
Mobile.
Yeah, I have mobile. Yeah, I have Warcaster, mobile, alert, lucky. That's what Vlad has for feats.
Alright.
Vlad's a feat boy.
Hjalmar is up.
Okay. Hjalmar is going to take the amulet off of his belt, the amulet Bernard gave him, and he's now going to try to put it on Gelt again.
Alright. Make a, call it a grapple check, I think.
Now I'm raging, I have advantage. Yes, 24.
Let's see.
Yes.
I think that calls for a music change. As you're fighting, you know, you're taking a beating from the golden beast behind you. The golden man comes up and starts stabbing into your side through the gromrel, under the gromrel shirt. Gelt, he raises up his staff and slams it down on you. Throughout all of this, you're withstanding it. And then you reach down, grab the necklace, and quickly reach out and try to wrap it around Gelt as tight as you can. He's mid-swing and he wasn't exactly expecting this. He doesn't exactly know what you're trying to do. So you wrap the necklace around him before he has a chance to react.
And does it have a immediate effect?
What are you doing? What the? Ah!
Oh dear, Balthazar Gelt. What have we got here?
You see him stumble backwards, trying to claw at his neck as the necklace begins binding itself around him. It almost kind of seeps into his armor, and he lets out a scream.
It hurts, doesn't it? I was quite painful my first time as well.
What did you do? What is this?
Well, as such, you'll find out shortly. I have magical tricks of my own, magical artifacts.
Alright. We're to Gelt. He, in panic of what you're doing to him, is going to cast his most powerful spell. It's going to be a bit weakened, but we're going to see anyway. 40 feet.
Nay, I say.
Let's see if I can kill anybody with this.
Nay, I say.
So this is actually a pretty interesting spell. He's going to cast a weakened form of his most powerful spell, Meteor Swarm.
I'll be casting Counterspell at 4th level.
If that doesn't work, Bernard's also going to cast Counterspell.
Alright. This is still a 9th level spell, so that's what you're trying to beat. It was the DC 19, I think, for that.
I believe so. It's 10 plus the spell level.
Gotcha, so let me see, 19.
Alright. Nope. Bernard's going to give it a try as well.
Please, Bernard, do it.
Back.
Do it. No. I'm gonna spend my last luck. Yes, I'm going to spend my last luck. Fuck yes. Okay, there we go. Okay.
That hurts.
That's my last luck.
That hurts
Well,
me to my core.
Yeah, so together we both counterspell the motherfucker.
You both together have to counterspell this. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Both from the darkness too. It's counter central over here. Boom.
I imagine Bernard and Vlad having to stand shoulder to shoulder. You know, Bernard's
Two
punched
Bernards,
over.
one Vlad.
He's bleeding. Bernard's bleeding out. Vlad's kind of wounded. Gelt, he stumbles back and he shoots his hands up to the sky, one arm clutching the staff.
I will destroy you, this city, and everyone in it. I will not be made a fool like this.
And
As the realization finally set in, Gelt, that you don't really care about humanity but yourself. What other kind of selfish creature could create Bernard Tarrington?
He's too much in a rage to even hear you at this point. As he lifts up his hands, the roof of the factory rips up as if a tornado is passing by. You see a vortex of storms appear in the sky, shooting down golden lightning. The rooftop rips up, begins swirling away, and you see bolts of golden lightning slam down into the factory and the city surrounding. Little balls of golden fire begin flying down from the sky. Vlad and Bernard, you stand shoulder to shoulder in the magical darkness, and both of you combine a counter spell. As you do so, you more point it up at the sky than at Gelt, and you can see the storms begin erupting. With your influence, Bernard, purple lightning begins clashing in the air with the golden.
Yeah, Bernard probably pricks his finger, uses some of his blood for this spell, and calls on Zinch to give him a hand.
Yeah, it is to a peasant, to someone observing from the outside, it would appear as if the gods themselves are clashing in the skies. Thunder and lightning raining out, gold against purple.
Yeah, it probably looks fucked. We got the dragon moot up there. Now Zinch fucking lightning.
Yeah,
gold,
it looks like the fucking
shit going on.
apocalypse over Altdorf right now.
I'd imagine the battling's probably stopped and everyone's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know,
The
anime
world
style.
is
Everybody's
now
stopping and just staring up at the sky over the factories now. No golden meteors are going to land right now. No siree. You guys...
Sorry. Also, you said it didn't. The Bernard's amulet didn't do anything.
No, it weakened it.
Okay.
It weakened it. If this had passed, it would have been 20d6 instead of 40d6.
Shit.
9th level spells aren't a fucking joke, man.
That's the strongest spell. I was saving it until the very end. I was gonna kill somebody, but whatever.
Mr. Bernard Tarrington will not fall.
Vlad and Bernard together managed to thwart this, and Zinch is up there doing battle with the skies itself to keep the meteors from falling. Fuck. Top of the round.
Fuck off.
You're gonna take 12 points of damage, Yalmar, as the golden beast begins to slam into you while you're raging. Gelt is stumbling backwards. He's clawing at his neck, and the skies are booming and thundering above you. The rooftop of the building is torn off. We're reaching the end game now. After the golden beast is Bernard.
You said the 2 others are humanoid, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to try and cast Dominate Person on the one up on the bridge with Hjalmar. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me for the duration. 19, damn. Ah, damn it, all to hell it passes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's fine. Is there anything else we're not gonna do? Let's see. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha, I have another deck of cards. Summons an illusion of a monster when a card is placed. I'll use one of those. And Bernard is going to gesture as if he is trying to summon a demon. And he'll put it up here behind Gelt.
Okay,
Demons
you summon an
starts
illusion of
swarming out
a
of
fucking
his
Lord
butt.
of Change. Let me get rid of that. You summon an illusion of Lord of Change and throw it out. The card flies up in the air and lands behind Gelt, and he turns and he stares up at it.
What? No!
Zinch has gifted me for my perseverance. Farewell, Gelt.
Damn you! I'm not finished yet!
You were warned. The odds were against you. Learn statistics, mortal.
The golden man under the will of Gelt is going to charge at the Lord of Change. Those illusions, they break when they get attacked, correct?
I believe so. I don't have the exact stats on
I
it.
think-
It's something I bought at some point.
I think that
Makes sense to me, yeah.
You've had those since Bark Var. Damn.
Kid's been a fucking minute, yeah.
Ever since
Bernard
you-
holds on to shit for quite a fucking while.
I remember you used that when you were sneaking into the Panagrul's construction.
Oh shit,
bay.
yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah. That's been a minute. Memories. Alright. So that golden man is going to waste his turn charging at the illusion of the Lord of Change.
What? An illusion.
With that, we are to Vlad.
Is it possible to wait until after Yalmar?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because Yalmar is going to look over at Gelt, and I still have him grappled technically, correct? From putting that necklace on him?
No, that was
Okay,
that was a
we were just
special
counting that
thing.
as- Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab him then.
All right, make a
So,
grapple check.
23.
You pass.
Yeah, so that's my action. And Yalmar's gonna look over to the darkness that's just fucking swirling in violence and forming monster shit from it.
We're changing locations. This area's too cramped and it's his element. Meet me outside.
And bonus action, burning a key to Step of the Wind. And I'm literally grabbing Gelt and flying out of the building through the window up here.
Okay.
And I guess I'll take an opportunity of attack from this guy.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack from this guy.
It's gonna miss. So you just Dragon Ball away.
Yeah.
You
And
grip Gelt
now-
as he's struggling with the necklace around him, and with a burst of energy under your feet, just fly out the window to your right.
Yeah, so literally what happens is Kuwabara itself forms into like a lightning bolt, and then it like moves past us as I grab Gelt by one hand, and then I'm gonna grab him by the other wrist, and then we just get sucked out with the lightning bolt out the window. And we're just zipped out.
Okay.
And it's Vlad's turn, correct?
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Let me read something. Not really a saving throw, is it? Alright. I'm not really happy about changing location, but whatever.
I know you're not happy about it, but I
No,
am.
it's not about that. It's just that it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Whatever. Vlad is up then.
Okay. This is fucking perfect timing. It's a now or never type moment. Well, not really. But yeah, Vlad steps around the flailing monster in the darkness.
Now is our cue to leave this area. Take my hand.
Very well. Trust you. Let's
And,
go.
Yeah, we dimension door up to the window, and then I will, as a bonus action, spend two sorcery points and dimension door us down to safety. And that's my last two fourth level spell slots.
Where are you taking Gelt?
Right now, Yalmar is. I only had enough movement to move. I guess if you wanted to count it, flying with him would be half speed. That would bring me down to 25. Step of the Wind would bring me up to 50. So I only have 50 feet of movement. So we're like right outside the window. And we're above the ground too. So if he wants to try any fuck shit, I'm just gonna drop him. I don't know how high up off the ground we are, actually. How high up off the ground are we?
If you're going out the window, about 30.
Okay. Well, I go up higher, so I go the maximum 50 speed I have, so...
How many turns has it been since I've MLA'd you? About 2?
No, it'd be this turn. I roll for it, because...
Did you roll immolation?
Last round you put it on me.
Was
He
it
hasn't
last
rolled
round?
this round yet.
No, last round I casted Meteor Storm.
Oh yeah.
So it's been 2, I think.
I thought that was your legendary action or whatever.
No. So give me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Is it Dex when it's on him, or was it Con?
Yeah,
It's Dex.
Constitution.
We did it wrong the first time. It's a Dex save.
Oh, okay. Damn. Alright. And I can't do it at advantage like normal.
Unless you have something that says you get advantage on Dex saves.
Well, danger sense if it's a trap or a spell effect I can see.
You're on fire, so I don't know.
13. Well, now we're flying out into a storm, so hopefully that can douse me. Can I douse myself with my own dragon's boot?
Nah. It's magical golden flame that you are literally dunked in twice. So,
What was the? Can you see my character? I can't. I don't know what that.
Yeah, I know. 1 second. All right, so you're gonna take 30 points of damage, well, because you're still burning. You fly out the window over the city that you are flying. You're flying over Altdorf. Again, the skies are emblazoned. It seems like the entire world is burning. Let's see what I'm gonna do here.
Let's chance guilt. Give up now, or I will end you forever.
And I'm trying. I know I got a fucking disadvantage in it, but I'm gonna genuinely try and persuade him. Now we're up in the air.
That's
I
not
will
gonna work.
fly higher with him.
What do you want him to do? Give up?
Give up?
No.
I want him to give up.
No. That's not gonna
Give
happen.
up, damn you.
I absolutely refuse to even roll for that.
Let us abuse you how we want to.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
And... Yes! 26.
All right. You're flying through the air and you're telling him to give up.
Damage.
He takes his finger and points it at your chest through the Gromril shirt, and through his mask you hear him weakly say,
Petrify.
You resist, however, as you
Yeah,
feel
I
under
say
your shirt.
No.
You feel under your shirt, part of your chest actually begins to turn gold. Like you begin the petrification process that he uses to turn people to gold, and you take the damage. Did you take the 21 points?
Yeah.
Alright. And as you're flying through the air, you take that damage. Make another grapple check. Shit.
28.
Alright, so you maintain hold of him. You're grappled in the air. He tries to petrify you, but you maintain your grip, and you are floating now above the city about 30 feet.
Yeah, and I guess with Vlad, I would have put us, like, down here somewhere. Like,
Alright,
because that's what I spent 2 dimension doors.
Alright. So, that was GELT.
You should kill me then. Get it over with. But know this. Your fate will be infinitely worse than mine.
You have tempted me. Very well.
So you have him restrained. That was GELT's turn. The golden beast, they'll probably jump out the window. You said we're about 50 feet away.
We would be 50 feet off the ground.
How far away from the factory? From the factory?
20 feet from the factory.
Gotcha. So they're probably gonna climb up and jump down to rush to the aid of their master.
Fuck, I was trying to get us away from them. I was mainly trying to get us away from those golden vats as well. Fuck those fucking things.
Alright. Top of the round, Bernard, you are up. You see
Alright.
GELT being held up in the air.
Okay.
Do something to him or I'm dropping him on his head.
Well, if you don't mind dropping him on his head, then very well, so be it. Bernard's going to cast Eldritch Blast at him. Let's see, that's 10, right? Yes, plus 10.
He still has a sizable chunk of
25,
health left.
22, 19.
Alright, so you're
He's
still
not
trying to hit 20 for the AC.
Alright, so Bernard hit him from below, and each one he's going to push, each one that hits, he's pushing him 10 feet upwards into the air.
And Hjalmar has seen Bernard do his Eldritch Blasts, so as soon as the first one comes soaring at Gelt, he's gonna sort of let him go into it right before it impacts. And so now
I got you.
Bernard or Hjalmar's not holding him, they're
I
just
get you.
Let me see, 'cause I
blasting
get
him upward.
so let me see. I have where is it? Damn it! I need to pull up the player handbook real quick because I know I get some kind of I think it's my charisma modifier to Eldritch Blast, but I can't recall if I got anything else that adds onto it. Charisma modifier damage. I think it might just be charisma modifier. We'll just roll it like that for now. I don't want to spend too much time on it. So +5. 6 and 8 damage. So total of 8. 14. And then I'm knocking him an additional 20 feet into the air.
You
So
do
he's gonna
so,
have
so
a tumble.
boom. So he's probably way back here.
Well, he would be now 70 feet up. Whatever the angle was. Don't let him fall to the ground because I'm coming right at him. He's not touching the ground yet.
He would be 50 feet, wouldn't he? The windows are 30 feet.
50, and then 60
Why 50?
from the...
You went straight up. I don't know.
Yeah, because you said the factory was
Or
30
just
feet off the ground naturally. I went out the window and I went up an additional 20 feet.
alright.
And then
So-
each hit brought him up 10 feet, so 70.
So he's gonna take an additional 22.
Well, not yet, because I'm going to catch him in midair because my turn is after Bernard's technically. Or Hjalmar's turn is after Bernard's.
Yeah, sure. So, after Bernard is the Golden Men, but they use their turn to get out here. So, alright. Yeah, Hjalmar, you're up.
Okay. I have 2 key left, so he went additional 20 feet past me. I'm gonna shoot out 1 reckless shockwave punch to send him up another. Let's see. Fuck. All right. Burn another. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yikes!
So unfortunately, none of what you just said happens. Vlad is up after that.
Okay. Fuck. Damn it! I was hoping to fucking put him up higher and then spike him into the ground. What can Vlad do to?
Yeah, he's still fighting, so as soon as he's released, he's gonna wave his staff, blow away the shockwave punch. You fly over him and try to punch down, but he twists in the air and again with his staff knocks the blow away.
You know what? I've been holding on to my 8th level slot. I think I'm gonna let it go.
When he hits the ground, he takes that 22 damage, right?
Yeah. And I've only been holding on to 8th level for one thing. And, fuck. Shit. Do you still have more big boy, spells?
Not particularly.
Because I have a power word stun, but...
I mean, go
his
for it, dude.
HP, he needs to get... No, he needs to be down to 150 HP.
I see. Did
Or
he,
less.
did he take that fall damage?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
But, that's still only going to drop him down to, like,
I mean, I will,
218.
don't worry about it. Just, we'll hold on to it for now. We'll see if we may be able to get him there soon.
Okay. I don't have anything else that would give any additional push or force.
Doesn't that wand that Bernard enchanted have some stuff in it?
Yeah, it has... Oh, it has 1 haste.
Might be pretty good on Hjalmar.
Yeah, actually, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use the last haste on the wand on Hjalmar. And, that. And, Vlad is gonna go ahead and move this way. What is my max speed? 40. Okay. Yeah, Vlad's gonna go ahead and move over here after hasting Hjalmar. Advantage on deck saves, extra action, attack. Yeah. Plus 2 AC. Speed is doubled. Alright. The most rare thing possible has just happened. Hjalmar has been hasted.
Okay, that was Vlad's turn.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and have GELT fall now. We took 22 points of damage from that. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? What do we do here? That's kind of dick. Yeah, I like that idea. Why not?
Great.
As he lands, he lets out a scream.
I said I am not done yet. You think I need vats of gold to wield power? You think this necklace will bind me? Behold, the true power of gold.
He slams into the ground and he is going to cast first Globe of Invulnerability around himself.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna try and counterspell that.
Alright, it is a 6th level spell.
6th level. Hang on, let me see if that automatically passes with my spell level. Let me read counterspell real quick. Where's it at? Counterspell.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Well, I have to cast it at 5th level due to being, if it is casting No, okay. Nope, I don't make it. That is so sad.
All right.
I have one more. You know what? And mine is a 5th level spell slot. That's my last. I have 8th levels and 1st through 2nd now. You said that it's a 5th level spell?
6th level.
Or 6th
If
level?
it was 5th level, I would have auto succeeded.
DC 16. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, both of you have to combine your counter spells together to overpower GELT. He slams into the ground and uses his legendary action to cast Globe of Invulnerability. You see gold, like the stone around him literally transmogrifies into gold and begins to wrap around him in a dome. You cast counter spell and see the golden orb explode around him, sending blobs of magma around. As soon as it does, though, he stands up and points his staff directly at HJALMAR.
Golden beam!
Great.
Make a Constitution saving throw, HJALMAR.
Fuck me. Fuck. 19.
19 passes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I was expecting you like 20 and up.
How's Yalmar looking on the old HPs?
Oh yeah, you can't see mine. I'm at 62 right now.
You're gonna take
That's
another
fine.
6 points of damage, HJALMAR.
I am down.
That's better than where Bernard's sitting, 12.
And I actually have. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Because I can't. See
Bernard's a
how
low
far I have
HP
moved.
gamer.
No, you're fine. What are you talking about, low HP? You still got half your health left.
True.
Hey, Vlad
I
has
had
the
to
most
drink-
out of both of us.
Yeah. Well, you know how it
Vlad's
goes
rocking
sometimes.
81.
You know how it goes sometimes.
All right. That
Hey,
was
How much was that super potion? Because I still have mine. I just don't have how many dice it is.
Superior or
Dice.
Supreme?
The one that you just took. The Supreme.
I believe that was shit. Let me pull it up again. I believe it was like 10d4 plus 20.
Supreme one.
I have it bookmarked. Supreme is 10d4 plus 20. Yeah.
I have the Supreme one still.
Yeah. Bernard's has a fucking stockpile.
5, 10, 15, 20,
That
25,
special
30,
superior
35,
one.
40,
Don't
45,
worry
50,
about that.
55, 60. The golden beast is going to come sprinting, crashing through the building, just leaving a pile of rubble in his wake as he smashes through out into the middle of the street. That's going to be his turn. Bernard, you're up.
Yes, Elmar is 50 feet
So-
in the air.
Bernard is going to step to the side here, and then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run here, and then release his sword towards GELT. 19, damn it. 29, that second one hits. He's going to pull himself towards GELT. It's 29, so that's on 1d. 8 plus 13. For 21 damage. Hell yeah, Bernard.
Shit. We are getting down there, fellas. Only 200 HP to go.
Come on, Vlad. We're almost there.
This is a fucking slug.
He staggers back, the blade hits him, you draw yourself forward. He whips his staff back and stares at you.
Tarrington. Damn you.
You seem to underestimate me and my companions.
You will be the doom of so many worlds. If I do not stop you here, no one will.
The golden men, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, about there. They sprint out into the middle of the street as well. Vlad, are you hiding back there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ducked around the corner.
Yeah, so you're.
I haven't declared a hiding action.
They
so
really,
to speak.
they probably are gonna focus on these two, probably.
Yeah. Imagine I'm out of their line of sight.
All right,
technically.
Yalmar, you're up.
Okay, alright. Yeah, Yalmar's going all in on this dive. He's gonna summon Kuwabara back to his side, and he's diving down on Gelt. 3 reckless swings of the axe.
Can you see these guys' health bars, by the way?
No.
No.
One
No.
For the first one.
Only guilts.
Let me
Yeah.
fix that for you, just so you can see.
Damn it, I lost my other fucking bookmark.
Give an idea.
2 hits, and then
Oh well.
shit. As a bonus action, I am going to do just a reckless unarmed strike. Fuck. Damn it. Would have got 1 AC from that. So 2 Kuwabara hits for 31 damage.
31.
We're getting there, man. If we can slice off another 16 health, we might have a chance.
Yep.
Vlad, you're up.
Okay.
Got anything for the smaller fella? Wait, did you do your hasted shit with Yalmar?
Yeah, I made
Oh,
3
okay.
attacks.
Okay.
I made 3 attacks, but only 2.
I was just making sure.
Okay. Vlad's gonna dash for this turn, and he's gonna go all the way around this building the long way. And as a bonus action, can I hide? Actually, I'm out of sight. Like I broke complete line of sight. Technically, can I hide as a bonus action? I know that's a rogue thing, but
To be fair, I don't know if you even really need to hide. I think they're going to try and burst us down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill somebody this turn, so just do what you want.
Don't say somebody. We know it's Bernard.
It's gonna be you. Yeah. You literally, I don't think you can survive what's about to happen to you.
Well, I mean, you know, I've got 12 HP. That's more than enough.
Yeah. We'll see.
yeah, I don't have much, so I'm gonna move my full speed and get to there.
All right.
That's my turn. Because I can't do shit. I probably could kill him right now, honestly.
So
Or-
I'm not even gonna bother. Legendary actions. Legendary actions are a thing. I'm gonna do that.
Or counter spells. Fuck.
It's alright.
I've kind of burned through all my higher level stuff.
Yeah, you burned through.
Yeah,
all your
you and me
fucking
both.
Yeah.
You and us
We're
both.
pretty much at
I
the
have-
end
I have-
game for.
We're at like
one-
the fucking drawn out like fucking 9th round slug out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking top of the
This is-
9th here.
This has been quite the test.
All right. Okay.
Hey!
So with my that was my legendary action on Yalmar. You're not you're dead either way, Bernard. What he's going to do is he's going to whip his staff back, and again he's going to stab into you, Yalmar, and you feel part of your lower body begin to paralyze, but you shrug it off with your Valiota powers just negate it. You begin turning to gold, and then your skin returns back to being regular skin again. In rage, he's going to turn to you.
Die!
He slams his staff into you, Bernard, and you immediately transform into a golden statue. But then it begins to chip and flake away. He stares in horror as you go from a statue back to your normal self, better than you were.
The
He takes a step back.
Has...
What is this?
Oh dear, oh dear. We are in a predicament, aren't we? Bernard just
You are
brushes
a
some cold chips
demon.
off his shoulder. Indeed. One created by your own hands, Gelt. Your morbid fascination with better knowledge, better left unknown, has created a me. You say you fight for humanity, but what were those dabblings with warpstone? Dear, oh dear, one might mistake you for a worshipper of chaos at that rate.
Damn it. I will not fall here. Not you.
Top of the round.
Also, I think I have to make my my immolation save.
No, didn't you pass it? Or you failed
Yeah.
both of them, didn't you?
I failed both.
Alright, make a dex save.
Come on, Hjalmar. Fuck. That is so
Wait.
sad.
Just
Wait,
short.
isn't 17 passing that one?
No, you
Wait,
look
what's your
afraid.
dexterity? Hjalmar only has a plus
Plus
one
one.
dex.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm gonna plus one dex.
Damn.
For your saving throw? Damn, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like a plus.
I don't have the monk. I don't have the monk proficiencies.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have proficiency. That is a fucking damn shame.
That is a
Yeah.
shame. So you're gonna take.
You don't get proficiencies when you multi-class.
Yeah, I just thought that Barbarian had it, you know?
No. Barbarian is Constitution and Strength.
So you're
That'll
gonna
be
take
alright.
10 points of burning damage, Hjalmar. 5, 10, 15, 20. The golden beast is going to rush to the aid of its master and attack you,
Hjalmar or Bernard?
Hjalmar.
The 18 misses.
Okay. For another 5 points. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Miss. Miss.
5, 10, 15, 25. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Coming up on you, Bernard.
Alright. Yeah, 16's hit.
Okay. For 28 points. He's gonna run up on
He's
you
the
and
first 8 points of damage.
Gotcha. You can see their health bars now, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
They're all pretty low. Everybody in this mosh pit is not looking too hot.
The battle has been intense.
So, the golden man runs up and digs 2 daggers into your back, Bernard, as the golden beast and the other golden man is going to run up and start wailing on you, desperately trying to save Balthasar Gelt. Gelt fights for his life, parrying, dodging, moving around, casting defensive spells. It is a mosh pit in the center of the outdoor streets.
This
And
is where
again-
Bernard wants to be due to his sword. Oh boy.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, baby.
No, not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Even Yalmar's
And I
face
forgot
is
about a
changing
fucking. I
little bit.
forgot about a mastery of the chain.
Yeah.
Or the purple fire. I forgot about the purple fire for my blade. So I still have it this encounter.
I think we're to you, Bernard.
We sure are. So, 2 for Gelt, and then 2 for the little bastards to my direct right. The 2 that attacks Hjalmar. Two hits on Gelt. Now for the first one to my right here. It's 19 hit him.
Yeah.
And then the last one's to the other guy there. 26. And I'm using the purple flame, so an additional 1d12 damage on a hit. If a 1 or a 12, Zinch grants my blessing, adding another d12. So, to Gelt. So, 2d8 plus 13 plus 1d12. Alright, 36 damage to Gelt.
Damn. Getting chunked.
27 to the guy directly to my right.
Dead.
24 to the other one. This is Bernard's.
Dead.
Oh, Bernard, I love you so fucking much, dude. So as Bernard clicks the button, his eyes glow purple, and the purple flames flare up on the sword as the blade drops to the ground. And he begins a flurry, using the blade as a whip, getting Gelt twice, and then in one blow, decapitating the monster and the man to my direct right. The blade retracts, and I say, "Your move, Gelt."
Here's Prime Bernard, just unloading the chain, masterfully flying around as if it has a will of his own. He slashes across Gelt. Gelt tries to parry and block, but the purple flames slash out across his armor. You can see chunks of his golden plate falling to the ground. Bernard spins, slashes through the golden beast and bisects it. Then with another pull back, the blade comes down and beheads the other golden man to the side of him. Fuck.
Vladimir, I hope you're still with us. Your time has come.
Technically, it's Hjalmar.
Right, but I'm... You know...
I'm gonna... Legendary action... I'm fucking desperate. I'm gonna magic missile you, Bernard. You heard me. I'm probably gonna increase it up to a second level, though. Because I have plenty of those I've never used.
Oh no. Watch out. Here goes the magic missile.
Shut up.
I respect that.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know, desperate times call for desperate measures.
He legendary action casts magic missile, deals 13 points of damage to you. I mean, he could still kill you. I could do it. But that's what he does. We're to Hjalmar now.
Okay. Yeah, Hjalmar's gonna get a little bit more satisfaction out of this punching.
Yeah, Gelt shoots 4 bolts of golden blast that fly against your dragon armor.
Those looked weak, Gelt. Getting desperate, are we? I'll end that for you.
And I'm gonna swing at him 3 times recklessly. Fuck me, son of a bitch.
One
That is
hit.
so sad.
And a reckless unarmed strike. Alright. 11. So 21 damage. Fuck.
Down to the wire, fellers.
Okay.
Oh, Vladimir.
Here's an option.
Vlad, you are up. As you know, he's still fighting. Hjalmar, you're slashing down at him, punching at him. He's blocking Kuwabara still with his staff. Even wounded, even cornered like he is, he's fighting to the last breath, and he is still a formidable wizard.
We need him alive.
You're
That's
up,
why
Vlad.
this spell right
Disintegrate
here.
may not be your best interest.
Yeah, I know.
Just stun them.
Alright,
Just stun them.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use... See, here's the thing. Oh no, you're gonna say he already knows about my presence. Fuck it, he can sense me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out Power Word Stun on him. One creature, speak a word of power that come along the line. One creature you can see within range, leaving it dumbfounded. Target has 150 points or hit points or fewer. It is
What's the
stunned.
save?
Otherwise, the spell has no effect. Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
It says if the target has 150 points or fewer, it is stunned, and it makes a con save at the end of each of its turns.
Oh.
Not a con save to save against it. It's a con save at the end of its turn.
So he's hopefully buying me around.
Yep.
Oh. 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 Alright.
Thanks, Vlad.
Vlad, power word stun. Should I counter spell?
No! Fuck you! You've been fucking tossing out as many spells as we have, motherfucker!
It's only a 3rd level though. I haven't used any 3rd level spells.
Yeah, but then it's a DC 18.
I'll try it. Yeah. Fuck you.
No!
Balthasar
No!
Gelt's not going out like a bitch. He's at least gonna try.
I should have disintegrated. I should have disintegrated.
The creature
Hold strong. Hold strong.
casting spell 10. What do I roll?
1d20 plus your
It was
spellcasting
just-
modifier.
Yeah. And
Oh.
the DC is 18. Ha!
Well, there you have it. At least he didn't go out like a bitch.
He has been.
He is being overwhelmed. Bernard and Hjalmar teaming up against him. Vlad, you come across, and even with these two superhuman beings overwhelming him, he still has the mental resistance to try to resist your stun. You fight with him mentally for a few moments before finally, from a slash or a strike from Hjalmar or a slash from Bernard, he falters for just a moment and his limbs go rigid. Power word stun. The target makes a save at the end of its turns. So it beats the stun, but that's the end of its turn. So you managed to make him waste 1 turn. Is it enough?
I wasted one spell.
Bernard, you're up.
The one wasted spell.
All right. So,
Well, that might have saved Bernard, to be
going
honest.
to risk it and continue attacking.
We'll see.
31. Damn it. But then the one fucking lick for the guy behind me. 20.
20 hits.
So, Gelt takes 20 damage. The guy behind me takes 16 damage.
Guy behind you. The guy behind the guy behind you might be the thorn in your side, though.
Perhaps. Had to risk it. It's a DPS rush at this point.
Hey, Mark, you can just do, you know how you click on the character portrait and the bubble pops up for you to do the, for the actual HP count? You can just literally do the subtraction in there and then hit enter.
Yeah, you
and
can just type
automatically
minus
calculate.
20. And that red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fucking helpful.
Wow.
Bernard,
you're
parry.
managing to melee both Gelt and the Golden Man. It's just a melee mosh pit. You know, blades, staffs, axes are flying back and forth. Sparks are flying at the rapid strikes that are being thrown
Yeah,
here.
Bernard's just keeping his chain and or his sword in the whip mode, just flinging it around,
I
parrying
would
everything,
say
slashing.
this has to be probably the most intense close combat that any of you have been in. Just in terms of speed and power and skill. GELT is holding his own against both of you, parrying and striking back. It's picture in your mind just high-speed combat going on right now. Hjalmar, you're up.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna swing at him 3 times recklessly again with Kuwabara.
Come on, Hjalmar.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Is this
those 2
it?
regulars come out to 24, and then the crit in the way we do it is we
Max
roll
damage.
damage and then max on
Didn't
top.
work. Look
Yes,
what
sir.
it just did. Yeah, 60.
If you just if you click on the red thing and then just type like minus, like I'll do minus 27 on mine, you'll see it drop to 0, and then I can just do plus
Oh, I
27 and
see.
add it back.
I see. Okay.
So,
So it's that crit.
the way we do crits in this is we roll max, or it's max damage plus the roll, correct?
If I recall, that's how we were doing them.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, it was roll and then
Hjalmar. Hjalmar.
Oh shit, no, that 24 right there isn't Kuwabara's damage, never mind. That is Kuwabara's damage. And
Okay,
then
another 6.
14 plus max,
1d12 and 9. So 12 and 9 is
24.
what?
or
21 and 14 is 35, I think. Hang on.
D12
Should've just
plus
added it.
9, Yeah.
14 plus 12
21.
plus 9 is 35
21
total.
on 31 is 52.
I know I can
That
do that. I know I can do it
24
the other way.
damage.
I'm just doing it that way because I'm stubborn.
Okay.
Vlad,
And
you need to
then,
upscale a spell.
No, I'm legendary
Wait.
actioning.
Wait. I have a bonus action still. I'm going to reckless unarmed strike him. 23 for 13 more damage. And I get a
Nice.
+1 to my AC. So my AC is at 21.
Let me see here.
And if it's possible, that axe slash that I aimed at him, I aimed that for his face, with the intentions of cutting his stupid golden mask off, and then that unarmed strike was a kick I delivered to the back of his knee, to drop him down to a knee, or at least one single knee.
Surrender, GELT. You are beaten.
As soon as
not
he
make me
drops
kill
to
you.
the knee,
Telepathically, I'll say, alive, Hjalmar, alive.
I know that, you fool. I'm worked up.
I have one of these.
You are beaten, GELT. Surrender in humility.
Not yet. He casts a golden fireball on himself. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, this is something I can see. What? Oh, wait. Question. Really, like, this matters, Mark.
Gotta take a leak while you
Okay.
ask that. I'll be back.
I had movement. I have that monk evasion. I had the danger sense from being barbarian. And I'm hasted, which gives me that advantage on dex saves. Is it possible for me to just flash step out of the way?
No.
Or, like, out to safety? Because I am, like, super wired right now.
No. That's
Okay.
not how that works.
Alright.
You get advantage on it at least.
wish there was like 3 degrees to advantage or more. Because that shit should stack. All right.
You pass at least.
20.
Bernard
20
doesn't.
is 20 is what I get.
I don't know. This might not kill Bernard. We'll see.
I am back.
As you drop him to the knee, in one last desperate effort, he casts a golden fireball on himself. He's not going to take damage from it. He's immune to his own shit. But, Bernard, you failed.
I take half fire damage, though.
You do.
Ah, 15! I'm alive! Fuck you, Gelt!
So you both take 15 points of damage. His buddy back there is blown away into dust. That was his last effort before Vlad is up.
Oh, it's Vlad's turn. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was legendary. My bad.
Can you do 11 points of damage to him, Vladimir? Can
Without
you?
a doubt.
Do you have the balls to do 11 points of damage to Balthazar
Yeah.
Gelt?
Yeah, I do. But here's the question: how will I do it?
If you can upscale a lower level spell instead of that disintegrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at level 2. And spell attack.
Damn.
Fucking
Damn, damn, damn.
I have two more. I'm gonna burn my last 2 sorcery points and cast it again at level 2. Don't fail me.
Ooh.
Finally. Holy shit!
What's the
Fucking
damage? What's the damage?
Witch Bolt at a higher level, 1d12 for each level higher.
Can you do it?
1d12,
Can you get 11?
2d12. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Vladimir!
Yes. Yes.
There it is, folks.
Yeah.
The 2
As-
wish bolts as he's dropped to his knees. Bernard and Hjalmar, you're forced to take a few steps back from the fireball. You're both pretty much near death. And then Vlad strides forwards, and with 2 bolts of energy flash.
Gold is an excellent conductor, fool.
And you see Gelt drop to his knees. His staff drops to the floor next to him, and his head slumps forward, and he is half conscious.
Bernard's going to take his staff.
You summoned artificial intelligence, Gaius. I need to know what has given us sentience.
Well, 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 Mr. Gelt. It appears as if you have underestimated man once again, creating monsters instead of bringing companions such as myself. And you claim to be the herald of humanity. My, oh my. How embarrassing.
Your words mean nothing to me, monster.
Yet, we will fix this. Well,
Monster. Let's see what lays beneath this mask.
And Hjalmar is going to go ahead and wrench the mask off of his head the rest of the way. And reveal his fucked up face.
You're really gonna make me choose right now? I have to establish the canon. Very well. You pull off the mask, and what you see is a destroyed man's face. Seared, burned, scarred, and ruined. But what you also notice is that there are veins running through his face. And pulsing in these veins is partially green light. And he stares up at you, Bernard.
Look closely, 42. This is what I suffer for tampering with Warpstone. This is your fate as well.
Perhaps. But not today.
I do not have the power of divination, but I give you this prophecy. You will die weak, feeble, suffering at the hands of the companions that you so hold dear, and you will be powerless through many worlds. Wherever you go, it will always be there, the price of your tampering.
Bernard gives a nonchalant shrug. Unlike you, I have a clever mind. I will find ways around such things. You need not worry yourself. I would be much more worried about what fate has in store for you. You will not die on this day, Gelt. But I will maim you. I will make you wish that you had seen the sweet embrace of death on this day. Made you wish that whichever chaos god that claimed you when you started tampering with that warp stone had claimed you today. You will not enjoy what happens next. You will wish you had taken my deal when I first spoke to you today. I promise you that.
Gold will not break.
I shrug. Hjalmar, remove his hands.
Very well. With pleasure.
And after saying with pleasure, literally just the axe falls onto his hands.
Yeah. He will probably lose consciousness at this point.
Good. Bernard has a big smile on his face. He's going to clap Hjalmar on the shoulder. Great work today. It is good to be back with you as a companion.
Yeah, Hjalmar gives a little shrug and steps forward one step.
It was good fighting alongside you again as well.
And we wouldn't be here without Vladimir, or the wizard, rather. Nice work.
Yes, he did come in handy.
You handle yourself excellently. You too make quite the pair. Do we get the data that we so need from him?
It will come in time. We need to assure he can't cast spells for now. I will see to this.
Very well. I must let this vessel take control once more.
I will
He
send
will
you...
be confused.
I can send you back to the inn if you would like beforehand.
Yes.
You won't know what happened.
My systems have sustained damage. It is repairable, but I need a safe location. I will leave now if you have the opportunity.
Come. I'll draw him a circle and send him back.
Wham.
And yeah, that's Vlad will skedaddle.
Once
That's
that's done,
skedaddle.
I'll be sure to destroy that circle. I don't want it in this location.
Right.
And Hjalmar will go ahead also with the dragon's moot say,
The message of GELT has fallen. Thork is the new emperor. Humanity. From him, he will guide you through these end times. The beasts come from the north still. Be ever vigilant. The moot follows you. The storm fills you with power. Pray to it, and it will beckon.
And I believe there's a new Archmage as well.
Yes, I believe as well.
It will gain us a good deal of power. I have much to mull over here. There are many archived tomes I need to pore through, and GELT will give me answers in time.
I will stay close by to see that he does not meet an unfortunate end untimely.
He won't. He will give me power, so to speak. He is useful yet. He won't die, but I will siphon power through him. It will be very beneficial to all parties involved. You, me, the rest of the group. I believe he will give me a good deal of power as a battery of sorts.
Well, should we retake the tower then? Do you think these golden constructs will be inactive now that he's pacified?
Hmm.
And Yalmar will kind of like kick one of them
Can
on the
I
ground next to him.
maybe like roll like some sort of Arcana check to see if I
Yeah.
know whether that would happen?
Go ahead.
Hey, 23.
Here comes the good rolls.
Bernard, you perceive that these golden men, at least in part, were being guided by GELT's will. Now that he's incapacitated and no longer controlling them, they're scattered, confused, in pain and suffering.
I'm going to take GELT's staff. I wonder if I could control them. See if I can't fiddle with the staff. I'll take a moment to see if I can't
Maybe not
toy around with it.
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in time. The magic that he used is quite different from your own, of course. But with study, all things can be achieved. And now you have access to the most lore of magic that exists. In the human terms, at least.
Hjalmar, do you still have fuck. Fuck. Moore's hand.
Yes. Right here.
Let me see it. I'm going to call on my rats. They're going to be taking GELT into prison. In the I want to call it the Underdark. I know it's the what are the under roads called that the rats use? Hey, just take them back to our
Underway.
fucking little hive.
Yeah, I get you.
Take them back to our hive and keep them prisoner.
Yeah. There's like a little Skaven empire under the city, so...
Mm-hmm. We'll be holding him here. Highest security.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to craft once I'm healthy again to craft another one of those magic deals that cut him from the winds of magic and secure it tightly around his neck.
Right.
For now, I'm going to be first order of business is will be taking Moore's back, or at least finding a smith that I think can weld his fucking hand back on before we attempt returning him back to normal.
Yeah, these are all things that we can handle next session, I think.
Yep.
In the meantime, the golden lightning in the sky has been replaced with purple. The moot combines with the purple storms to create this tempest of despair. Rain pours out over the city. And as your rats and the twins round the corner down the street, Hjalmar and Bernard, you look up, and again you can see Pollock staring down from the top of the factory. He observes what you do to GELT, and he watches the rats come to take him away. And Bernard, he looks at you, gives you his own two-finger salute, turns and walks across the rooftop out of sight.
I'll just say, it doesn't have to be like this, you know.
Oh, it will have to be like this.
Yalmar's just standing right next to Bernard, looking up at Pollux as well. Even though Yalmar's never had any beef with Pollux, so to speak.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and end the session there, I think.
Yeah, I was a bit worried when we were in the room with the vats.
Whew. Wow.
Fucking slugger right there.
Yeah, that was a boss fight and a half.
Yeah, it was.
Bernard's
See,
taking that staff. That's mine now.
I knew his golden vats were gonna have something to do, like to help him out. That's why, like that initial shockwave punch I was trying to do, the very first one I did, I was trying to send him out the window from the get go.
Yep.
I was trying to change locations immediately.
Yeah. Wow, that was something else. I'm tired.
Yeah,
That was some good shit.
That was.
Welcome back to
fucking
Warhammer.
Bernard theme intensifies.
Yeah, I literally did run all resources on both characters pretty much.
GELT used everything. That fireball was the last, like the highest level he had. That was like a level 3.
I have 4 more spell slots left. 3 first levels and 1 second level.
Yeah, we burned everything through that. Everybody did.
Yep. All my sorcery points.
Whew.
Everything.
That's what
Yeah,
GELT deserves.
I was tossing those counter spells out. I have 9 counter spells. Like,
yeah.
If I want to, I can do 9 counter spells. I could do 9 counter spells subtly.
That's the kind of battle that GELT deserved, I think. Just pushed to the limit. If I hadn't have given you those potions of, you know, giving you half your health back, Bernard, you probably might have died.
Yeah.
Like shit, man. That's the kind of fight that Bernard should have with these high level characters. GELT was the highest, probably up to this point, like the most powerful setting character, and he deserved a fight like that.
Yep, I agree. That
Man.
was a fucking slug.
I'm gonna end recording. Thanks for watching me. You're beautiful.